That isn't just the sound of the all-new 2016 Mercedes-Benz GLC being put through its paces. It's the sound of innovation. The innovation behind one of the most advanced SUVs on the road today. With multiple driving modes, a suite of intelligent drive systems, and a technology-filled cabin that sets new standards in modern luxury. This is what innovation sounds like. Now, discover what it feels like in a 2016 Mercedes-Benz GLC.
Some equipment described as optional.
Blog Talk Radio.
Here we go. Blast off.
This is True Capitalist Radio. True Capitalist Radio.
I am your host, the man they call Ghost.
The badass of business.
Give him capitalism or give him death.
That's it. Period.
Broadcasting from his Skyline office studios in beautiful downtown Austin, Texas.
You sound fruitier than a box of Fruit Loops, for Christ's sake.
And now, he'll take it from here. Your host, the prognosticator of prognosticators, the man they call Ghost.
Folks, and thank you for tuning in with me. Jesus Christ, I'm stumbling already on this Taco Tuesday. Anyway, folks, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. Of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. This is episode number 226. 226 episode for all the folks that are keeping track. And before we get into anything else, I'd like for everybody to please retweet the broadcast, all right? Go to the social networks, go to the forums, go to the blogs, and spread it around like wildfire. And let everybody know that True Capitalist Radio is in effect and in the house. And, of course, for all you fat jelly-ass bones that are too goddamn lazy to open up another freaking window in your browser, we got all kinds of little buttons underneath the player right in front of your fat, filthy face. All you got to do is click them, for Christ's sake. We got Google Plus buttons, Facebook like buttons, retweet this button, share this buttons. Use and abuse those freaking buttons, baby, all right? It's just a freaking click, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. Anyway, folks, I thought the markets were going to somewhat rebound today, but once again, we got Euro trashed, baby. I mean, aren't you getting tired of being Euro trashed today? I mean, not just today, but every single day here within the past couple of weeks. It's ridiculous. Hey, Europe, socialism doesn't work, all right? It has put your civilization into stagnation. Let me repeat that again. Your socialism has put your civilization into stagnation, and the contagion of that economic effect is rippling all across the pond. Jesus Christ. And why is the European situation have so much effect on the United States and its markets? Because, by God, don't you people realize that our financial institutions are heavily invested in Euro stocks, Euro bonds, heavily invested. And this is why you're seeing all these losses out here. You know, I mean, I don't want to take a trip down memory lane, but do we remember John Corzine in the MF Global situation? Where did he make all his losses as it relates to those misappropriated funds? It was in Europe. I mean, he got Euro trashed before it was cool, for Christ's sake. All right, but truth be told, I doubt that all those billions just kind of miraculously just got lost in bad investments or high-risk investments in Europe. But, you know, it's alleged as far as I'm concerned, but still, I think it's a rather coincidence, you know. But anyway, the same thing happened here recently with the $2 billion quarterly loss for J.P. Morgan. All right, and of course, for you folks that are unaware of what has happened, I mean, Jesus Christ, you must be living under a rock because the media has been utilizing the $2 billion of J.P. Morgan as propaganda to supposedly try to pump more regulation in these financial markets. I mean, you even had Barney Frank over here, Mr. Escort, gay escort service himself, out here trying to actually condone not only his Dodd-Frank bill, which was supposed to be in place to prevent these types of supposed losses, but at the same time he wants more regulation. Obama also wants more regulation, for Christ's sake. I mean, this is what has got us here. Don't you people understand that? What was Dodd-Frank put there for if we can't stop this supposed type of misappropriation of funds in high-risk type of financial instruments? I mean, I'm just asking. Now, look, I'm not saying that regulation is the answer. In my personal opinion, it's the investor's problem. All right, if you're invested in J.P. Morgan and you're completely okay with Jamie Dimon being not only the CEO but the chairman of the board, which means he's his own boss, all right, and you can somehow palate that even after he was at the helm of this $2 billion loss this quarter, which, if you look at the books, could extend into next quarter with another $2 billion loss, would make it what was that, a $4 billion loss total? You understand? So, once again, those are the investors' problem. But you know what perturbs me is the fact that our government, this liberal regime, was the one that actually funded and recapitalized these assholes on Wall Street. They recapitalized these ass clowns on Wall Street, for Christ's sake. And now they supposedly have all these Dodd-Frank regulations. They supposedly have all this crap going on that's supposed to prevent this type of stuff. And look, it still happened. Huh? I mean, what does it mean? What does it mean when supposedly regulations were in place? I mean, Dodd-Frank, the Volcker Rule, I mean, all these other regulations. I mean, if you're an independent investor, you know what I'm speaking about. You know what I'm saying? If you're an independent investor that doesn't have $50,000 in your brokerage account in liquidity, you know that you cannot pattern trade, or also known as day trade, in the United States legally any longer, thanks to these regulations that have been put forth by these disgusting bureaucrats that have no idea what the financial game is all about anyway. Yeah, these are the people that are supposedly remedying the problem that caused the economic recession in 2008 with all these regulations, and we're still seeing it. I mean, hello, McFly. I've been talking about this for 4 years, that these two entities, the government and Wall Street, have merged together. And the reason they've merged together is because, hello, they recapitalized the bad investments of Wall Street. Don't you find this paradigm rather perplexing and ridiculous? Because this is an obvious, in my personal opinion, this is an obvious act. I've been talking about this since 2009. I've been talking about this for a long period of time. In my personal opinion, I think that Jamie Dimon and Barack Obama are in on this whole nonsense. Because if you take a look at the business channels, Jamie Dimon is a guy that's supposedly anti-regulation, supposedly for self-regulated financial markets, supposedly against all these things that the liberal regime are shoving down our throats, and yet he goes and does something like this. I mean, for you folks that don't know who Jamie Dimon is, all right, Jamie Dimon is the man right now as far as executives in Wall Street are concerned, all right? This guy is the man. He's supposed to be the almighty figure out there. I mean, there's no bigger name right now in Wall Street executives than Jamie Dimon. And for this guy to be at the helm and be basically responsible for the $2 billion loss. And where did that $2 billion loss come from, mind you? From their London bureau. That's right. They got Euro trashed too, baby. Let me tell you, they got Euro trashed. Everybody's getting Euro trashed. Not to give them an excuse, but this is what's happening. I'm telling you right now, the contagion, baby. The contagion of whatever's happening in the European Union, whatever's happening in the Europe in general. is rippling its ass all the way over here, and it's making me sick. All right? Jesus Christ. Anyway, folks, that's why we're seeing such helter-skelter type of activity on the market out here, because I hate to keep reiterating this, but we have low volume. You understand? Low volume means that there's not that many trades being exchanged on the stock exchange. You understand? Not that many trades being exchanged on the stock exchange. So as a result, whatever volatility that's being ensued is based upon the small amount of investors that are in this market. And once again, I hate to keep reiterating this again, but these are emotionally impulsive investors, all right? And we saw it today. Today, we saw positive numbers today. I was day trading earlier. I thought it was a great day. I thought it was going to be a great day on the market. And then news comes out of Greece. They can't come up with some type of a government, a cohesive government to, Jesus Christ, I mean, it's stupid. I mean, attempting to explain the ridiculousness of what's happening in Europe, just, I don't even want to go down that road because there's no need for explanation. The bottom line is that these people don't want to go back to work. I mean, it's as simple as that. I mean, their socialism has failed, and they don't want to fess up to it. It's like, a spoiled brat that had unlimited amount of funds because mommy and daddy were flipping the bill for new cars and, for new clothes. And if the kid wanted these stupid-ass hobbies like skateboarding and playing the guitar and all this. I mean, parents gave them everything, and then one day, mommy and daddy said, son, it's time for your ass to go out and get your job. All right, you have to work. And the kid going ballistic and going out and doing some Columbine, Menendez brothers type crap to their parents because, I'm not going to be able to continue to suck on that teat. And that's what's happening in Europe right now. They cannot believe that their socialism is imploding from within. They cannot believe it. They're in shock. That's why they're freaking out here, for Christ's sake. I mean, do you know what's going on in Greece right now? They're supposedly having democratic elections. They've elected, 8%, 9% of the government are this new, neo-Nazi group, this neo-Nazi party. I'm serious. I'm not joking. This is what's happening in Greece. This is the same people that are sitting here bitching and moaning about how they want, their stupid socialism to continue, and yet they're electing 8% of the government as neo-Nazis out here, for Christ's sake. I think, what the hell is the party's name? The Golden Dawn? What have you guys been reading? Aleister Crowley or something? What is this sick? I mean, this is what's going on out here, for Christ's sake, man. While we're out here living in modernity, trying to, sustain the continuity of capitalism and productivity and means of production, these idiots are like, I belong to the Golden Dawn. I mean, Jesus Christ, you baklava-eating pieces of crap. Hey, Greeks, all right, with all due respect, I mean, stop breaking the freaking china, all right? Stop breaking the freaking plates and bowls every time you have a freaking wedding and going, Oppa! And maybe you need to start realizing that, hey, I need to go back to work now. Jesus Christ, man. I'm sorry if the Europeans are listening to this and taking a little bit of offense, you know what I'm saying? Look, America ain't perfect either, right? I'm not out here, sitting over here saying that America is great, all right? But at the same time, we're trying out here. The capitalists are trying to prevent the American system from going down your direction because we don't want to have nothing to do with it. We don't want a stagnant civilization that, retires at 48, has, 5-hour work days with 3-hour lunches, you know what I mean, 18 weeks paid vacation, pensions that last until you croak. No, this is not what we're about. You get what you put in and you get what you deserve. All right, that's all it's about. That's what it should be about, for Christ's sake. No longer sustaining stagnant people that do not contribute one thing to civilization. The sooner we get that through our thick-ass heads, the better off we'll be as a human race, all right, a human race. Jesus Christ. Anyway, folks, we got Euro-trashed around, 3 o'clock Eastern time, for Christ's sake. Because once again, the Greeks, they can't take their heads out of their ass and come up with a cohesive government that not only can govern them properly, but God damn it, implement some kind of fiscal responsibility. It's affecting, the markets over here, damn it. It's affecting, and not to mention, you've got the situation in the Netherlands that's, precarious. Spain, they're trying to sell bonds in the world market, and the ECB is raising the interest rates on them. You've got Italy that officially announced that they have retracted, 0.08%, as their economy is now an official recession. I mean, this is the contagion that is rippling over here. Now, the thing that was fueling most of the gains for the morning and the afternoon was the fact that you had Germany actually putting up some positive numbers. And you know what? You want to know why Germany is putting up positive numbers as an economy? Because they still believe in work. All right? Can't you Europeans take a little bit of a lesson from the Germans and realize that, the reason that they're able to buy up your country with bailouts and basically own your country at this point in time is because they still produce things that the international community consumes? Don't you understand that? I mean, how hard is this for you imbeciles out there in Europe to understand this? All right? Jesus Christ. Anyway, let me continue. Let me start the markets. I'm just telling you why we're seeing such negativity. I know I've been gone for some time, and we have retracted. The reason we've retracted, folks, we're being Euro trashed. All right? Thanks, Europeans. We really appreciate it, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. Why don't you get up off your ass and invent something? How about that? Why don't you contribute to human civilization, for Christ's sake? And look, I don't mean to lump all the Europeans into one category, because I know for a fact we have capitalists within the socialist cesspool that is Europe. But by God, these capitalists, we got to help Europe become capitalists. That's all I'm saying. I mean, we got to help them break that ridiculous childlike cycle of accepting socialism. That's all I'm saying. We got to do it with propaganda. We got to do it with something. Jesus Christ. I mean, look at the markets, man. If you don't believe me, look at these markets. Okay, Dow Jones Industrials today, even though we saw positive numbers, I mean, I saw it as high as, 60 points on the upside? Well, we closed 63.35 points down on the day. 63.35 points down on the day, a percentage decrease of 0.50%. Closing out the Dow Jones Industrial at, Jesus Christ, 12,632 points for the Dow Jones Industrials? I mean, good God. Oh, Jesus Christ. I mean, give me a break. Dow Jones Industrials at 12,632, man? Freaking Euro trashed, man. Oh, Jesus Christ. And look, the S&P 500 didn't pan out fairly well either. It was down 7.69 points, a percentage decrease of 0.57% on the day. Closing out the S&P at 1,330.66 points for the S&P 500. Oh, my God. And look, I mean, you would think that the NASDAQ would be down even more because traditionally that's what we usually see, but because this anticipation of this Facebook initial public offering, which I believe is a little overhyped if you want my personal perspective. I mean, just to analyze this for a second, Zuckerberg is chairman and CEO of Facebook, all right? This is the same situation that they have at J.P. Morgan with the $2 billion loss for this quarter, which could extend into next quarter for another $2 billion on some Euro-trashed, investments, high-risk investments. Now, that's the point I'm trying to make here, is that if there's going to be somebody who thinks that they're a competent enough executive to have that much control, all right, to be able to not only be the corporate executive of the company, but at the same time be their own boss, they have to be able to be accountable for these types of losses. They have to be accountable for this crap. Jesus Christ. Anyway. It just makes me sick, man. I mean, what is Zuckerberg going to do? He's the chairman and the CEO. You know what I mean? Don't you think there's some sort of conflict of interest? And who allows this, really, to be honest with you? The stockholders. The stockholders, allow this to happen. And this is why if you're a stockholder of a company, man, you should call, investor relations. You need to be highly active in your company, especially if you're a long-term investor. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this is not a joke here. Because you can't allow these freaking corporate CEOs that are their own boss because they're their own chairman of the board. You can't let these idiots run amok, man. And I think that's the true story behind the J.P. Morgan loss, if you want my personal opinion, is that Jamie Dimon was supposed to be the sacred cow out there in Wall Street that always got things done, that was Mr. Profitability and so on and so forth. And here he is. He's the CEO and the chairman of the board of J.P. Morgan. And lo and behold, here this past quarter, $2 billion in losses, possibly going to post another $2 billion next quarter. And what? All he's got to say is, "Oh, hey, we screwed up. It's never going to happen again. Yeah, this is actually against our practices. This is not J.P. Morgan policy." Jesus Christ. I'm serious, man. You know what people should do? I'll get to it later. I'm just getting off keister here because, God damn it, we're being Euro trashed, and it makes me sick. Jesus Christ. Who else do we got? Well, that's right, the NASDAQ. The NASDAQ is down 8.828 points, a percentage decrease of 0.30%. Closing out the NASDAQ at 2,893.76 points for the NASDAQ composite. I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, we got NASDAQ under 3,000. We've got S&P under 1450. We've got Dow Jones under 13,000. Freaking Euro trashed, man. You know what? I need a drink. You know what? Give me a beer. I want a beer. Give me a freaking beer. A freaking beer up in this joint, for Christ's sake, man. We're being Euro trashed. God damn it. You know what? And just for this, I'm not getting any European beer while I'm at it. You know what I'm drinking? I'm drinking some Blue Moon. She saw me standing around, and then I slapped her in the mouth because she was a single mother with 8 kids. Anyway, that's enough. Anyway, folks, I'm drinking here, and the reason is because we're being Euro trashed, all right? Jesus Christ. Let me get this freaking bottle cap off, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. Euro trashed, I tell you. And goddamn it, I forgot my goddamn glass. You know that? I forgot my favorite glass on top of that. You know what I mean? So I got to drink it out of the damn bottle, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. Anyway, I want to say cheers, for Christ's sake, to all the capitalist army and the true capitalists and the tens of thousands of capitalists who listen to me throughout the world. Cheers, baby. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get a little buzz today because, man, we're just being Euro trashed, and it's got me a little jaded, to say the least. All right. So anyway, cheers. Let me go ahead and chug this beer here. Oh man, that's some good stuff right there, baby. As a matter of fact, it's a spring blonde wheat ale for all the folks that are the beer connoisseurs nowadays. You know, that's what I've really appreciated about beer nowadays. Beer is starting to become the new wine. It's starting to become the new connoisseur's drink, baby. The microbrews. The rise of the microbrew, baby. As a matter of fact, if you know any microbrews, if you know anybody who's trying to up and come their own freaking beer, for Christ's sake, let Let them know about this show. Tell them to send the True Capitalist Radio broadcast a couple of cases of that crap, and we will critique it right here live on the broadcast, baby. The rise of the independent brewmaster, baby. I love it. Now, granted, I know that Blue Moon got bought out by Coors, but still, it's still American at least. At least I'm not drinking any of that European beer. That's contributing to Euro trashing my stocks, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. And here we go. We got people tweeting at me that I'm
you're an alcoholic. You need to stop drinking.
Shut up. I mean, don't you idiots understand that I am a connoisseur, all right? I'm a connoisseur, baby, you understand? I go out and I appreciate the different nuances of the spirits and libations. And for you idiots to make this assumption that I'm some sort of an alcoholic because I appreciate some decent tastes of spirits and libations, you don't know your ass from your elbow. All right? You go out there and do whatever the hell it is you do. I bet you most of you idiots that are calling me an alcoholic are addicted to either some painkillers, you're smoking those cancer stick cigarettes that got all kinds of carcinogens and who the hell knows what else. You know what I mean? You're out there, probably participating in emotional vampirism. You know what I'm talking about, emotional vampirism. That's probably the biggest drug in America today, emotional vampirism. Can you believe this crap? The ability to just juice the emotion out of any situation out here for the sake of any reason. It's sickening, man. Anyway, just for all you idiots that are calling me an alcoholic, shove it up your ass, and I'm taking another chug. How about that? Cheers to the capitalist army, baby. Good stuff, good stuff. Anyway, we need to go through the Euro markets, even though I don't want to, because they've been Euro trashing. They've been Euro trashing the goddamn American markets. But let's get to them, shall we? Oh, yes, the FTSE 100, yes. The FTSE 100 is down 27.90 points, a percentage decrease of 0.51%. Closing out the FTSE 100 at 5,437.62 points for the FTSE 100. And, of course, for the DAX index for our German brethren, Schlagen, Volkswagen. The DAX index is also down 50.91 points, a percentage decrease of 0.79%, closing out the DAX index at 6,401.06 points for the DAX index. Oh, man, we got Euro trash right in midday, man. Everything was going great, and then these idiot Greeks out here with their, Jesus Christ, you understand, these Greeks, man, they're starting to piss me off. I'm not trying to make it some culture or race-related concept here, but hey, Greeks, take your heads out of your ass, all right? Take your heads out of your ass. Jesus Christ, you stupid, ungrateful people over there. Anyway, let's get to the commodities, shall we? Energy, all right? Brent crude, all right, is up today, believe it or not, 19 cents, a percentage increase of 0.17%, closing out Brent crude at $111.76 per barrel of Brent crude oil. Gasoline up very modestly today after seeing decreases in these markets, up 75 cents, a percentage increase of 0.08% on the day. Heating oil futures are down today, 24 cents, a percentage decrease of 0.08% on the day for heating oil. And man, natural freaking gas, baby. I mean, it's going up and up and up. Ever since I called the bottom, baby, it has gone up and up and up and up, baby. Once again, natural gas up today, 9 cents, a percentage increase of, get this, 3.70% on the day for natural gas. It's a shame that I didn't, invest more on this play. I mean, the reason I made the prognostication is because, I did make some plays on this, but I wish I would have made some more. I'm not a natural gas investor, folks, all right? I mean, I've never been one to basically pay attention to this sector. I mean, to be honest with you, the only natural gas that I really knew about was this right here. This is the only natural gas I knew about. That's the only natural gas I knew about, for Christ's sake. But hey, I don't mean to be tooting my own horn here, but beep, beep, all right? Because let me explain to you this. I called the bottom on this goddamn natural gas market, and that's all I got to say, all right? Let's move on, all right? Let's move on. Oh, Jesus Christ. Look at these idiots on Twitter, for Christ's sake. Right when I did that, these fruit bowls, these glory hole serving fruity-ass feminine fruits are all...
Oh, he's a virgin. Virgin. Ghost is a virgin.
You sick bastards. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You sick bastards. Oh, my God. Anyway, let's get to WTI sweet crude, and of course, for all you ass clowns that don't know what that is, it's the crude oil that's consumed by America. All right? And let me explain something to you, all right? Let me explain something. Even if you don't know anything about the markets, even if you don't care about the markets, the price of this commodity should concern you, because not only does it dictate how much you're going to pay at the pump, but how much you're going to pay for prices for goods at the supermarket, goods at the shopping mall. Because as I've stated, those products have to get from point A to point B, and they use some mode of transportation to do so, and that mode of transportation utilizes petroleum to fuel the transportation. So as a result, if there are high costs in WTI sweet crude, then those costs are henceforth going to be relayed to the consumer. All right, and that's why you see so much goddamn raising sometimes miraculously. You know what I'm saying? Raising in prices, raising in gasoline prices, so on and so forth, all right? Anyway, let's get to WTI. It's down today, and why has it been down? Because OPEC, the Arab oil-producing cartel, has been so generous to the West. I mean, I've alluded to this on the past several shows that I wonder if Barack Obama and OPEC have some sort of a deal going on. I mean, coincidentally, this is an election year, 2012 presidential campaign, and they've been utilizing. I mean, I'm talking about the right, have been utilizing the heightening gas prices as substance against the president, and then miraculously, OPEC decides to be hospitable and, for some reason, not just hospitable, but just generous. And OPEC is never generous, all right? I mean, if you take a look at traditionally, and for you folks that don't know what OPEC is, please, you need to search for it, all right? You need to search for it, for Christ's sake. OPEC. This is what dictates the price of oil, of barrels of oil on an international scale, all right? And whenever they want to lower the price, they decide to extract more oil from their oil supplies. Pump more oil and pump more barrels of oil on the world market. You know what I mean? So, like I'm saying, I actually believe that, there's some kind of a secret deal going on. I mean, it's obvious through the actions. It's obvious. Freaking OPEC comes out.
We are going to continue to pump. We are going to pump the oil out, and we're going to do the pumps, and we're going to continue the pumps until the market goes down, because we're going to continue to do the pumps.
And this is what's causing the price of WTI to go down, man. It's down today, $1.69 decrease for WTI. A percentage decrease of 1.78% on the day, closing out WTI sweet crude at, get this, $93.09 per barrel of WTI sweet crude. I mean, I guess that's good for consumer sentiment, because it's actually going to get these people out and hopefully to a shopping mall or to the movies or to a restaurant You know, I mean, this is what you want. You don't want high gas prices because henceforth a lot of these brick-mortar businesses are not going to be able to sustain themselves because people are going to be less likely to go out and do some stuff. So anyway, let's continue on, man. We're falling behind, for Christ's sake. It's a Taco Tuesday, baby. As a matter of fact, let me continue drinking. I mean, we're already done with this one. We're already done with that one, for Christ's sake. I'll crack open another one here in a second. All right, agriculture, baby. Canola up $7.60, a percentage increase of 1.37%. Cocoa futures are up $7, a percentage increase of 0.31%. And coffee. It is up today for all you ass clowns that are going to make an excuse every goddamn morning, you're jerks, by saying,
dude, just don't talk to me unless I have my coffee, dude. Seriously, you're an asshole, but just don't talk to me unless I have my coffee. All right, prick.
I mean, screw you. All right. I mean, I'm sick and tired of people that use that as an excuse for being jerks in the morning, for Christ's sake. You know what? I want coffee prices to go up and up and up and up. Because I don't drink coffee. I don't drink it. I don't need coffee, baby. I'm naturally energized every single day that I wake up. I'm naturally fueled to get up. And you know what fuels me? You know what gives me the energy to keep going 10, 15 hours a day on 4 hours of sleep? The love of the money, baby. Generating capital, obtaining assets. That's what fuels my energy, for Christ's sake. I don't need no freaking coffee. Good Lord. Anyway, coffee is up today, and I'm glad it's up. Should go up more. Coffee is up 45 cents, a percentage increase of 0.25% on the day for coffee. So shove it up your ass, you Juan Valdez butt lovers. Anyway, corn, Jesus Christ. Here we go. Corn is up today. I mean, good God, did anybody see the spike in corn? Up $14.25, a percentage increase of 2.44% on the day. Oh, my God. I mean, that's the last thing we need is corn to go up, because not only do the ears of corn go up, corn cobs and that sort of thing, but as I've stated a long time ago and lots of times on this broadcast, you need to look at the ingredients of things that are packaged and bottled and canned and take a look at if a component called high fructose corn syrup is a major ingredient within whatever good you're consuming, because high fructose corn syrup, folks, is a sugar substitute. Why don't we put regular sugar in these mass quantity-based, things that call for it? Well, because sugar is not made in America, or at least the amount of sugar necessary to suffice these mass-produced goods is not produced in America. So what do? They refine corn into high fructose corn syrup and utilize it as a sugar substitute. Henceforth, that's why you see it so predominant in ingredients everywhere. So whenever you see an increase in corn, you're going to see an increase in all these things that utilize this as a component. All right? Anyway, it is up $14.25, a percentage increase of 2.44% on the day for corn. Cotton is also up today, 34 cents, a percentage increase of 0.43%. It sure as hell ain't going to stop these fruit bowls from wearing this over-feminized 1978 underground San Francisco attire that they're sporting out here, for Christ's sake. Anyway, wheat is up also $13, a percentage increase of 2.12% for wheat. Sugar is up today, 13 cents. A percentage increase of 0.64% on the day. Soybean is up $26, a percentage increase of 1.87% on the day. And it looks like that Quaker Oats happy ass has something to be happy about today because oat futures are up $1.75, a percentage increase of 0.53% on the day. Soybean futures are up 17 cents. And good God, with the freaking wool futures. I mean, have you seen the wool futures? They are down $1 today, a percentage decrease of 0.08%. So it looks like the bull-nosed bull dykes did not come out to see the freshly cut pieces of wool because wool is down today. Good God. Anyway, let's get to the metal. The metals! Let's get to the goddamn metals! You know, we're not seeing any kind of investor, continuity or traditional investor approach to this market. Because traditionally, whenever you see decreases in equities, you would see increases in metals, or at least increases in bonds, increases somewhere, although we did see some green, as you heard in the agriculture commodities. But, I mean, losses for the day for metals, I mean, it doesn't make any sense, man. Can you investors take your goddamn heads out of your ass? I mean, it doesn't make any sense. Equities down, metals down. And what's the basis for this? I mean, what's the investor thinking when selling off in the metals market?
Oh, look, our governments are finally starting to curb their overprinting of our monetary system. And look, they're actually cutting the deficit spending, and they're actually broadening the base of taxes, which will actually bring in some validity back into our dollar, and as a result, bring down the cost of commodities such as gold and silver.
No, there's nothing of the sort happening like that, you idiots. So why exactly is this happening? I have no idea, I have no idea, for Christ's sake, because, we got a pussy-whipped investor community, all right? That's what's causing this helter-skelter situation out here in the markets. But let me tell you something. Our government is not stopping its spending. It's growing bureaucracy. It's growing totalitarian tentacles. All right? It's expanding its war efforts. I mean, we heard about, last week I talked about how the troops are sending, or the United States is sending troops into Yemen. They're doing predator drone attacks in Somalia, Pakistan. They've extended their military assets in Afghanistan. They're hooking up the Libyan rebels in Libya. I mean, they're going on the hunt for Joseph Kony in Uganda. I mean, come on, man. I mean, who's paying for this? We're paying for it. And if we're paying for it, well, then obviously there's going to be an extension of debt. And if there's an extension of debt that's more than anticipated, it is going to deplete our monetary system. Jesus Christ. I tell you, man, this world has just gone straight dumb. You know what I mean? This world has just gone straight to hell, and it's dumb, it's pathetic. I mean, that's why sometimes I don't do this broadcast. That's why sometimes I'm like, you know what? I'm going out there to 6th Street, Militime, baby. I'm having as good of time as I possibly can before this whole society implodes from its own ignorance. Jesus Christ, where's my beer? More beer, for Christ's sake. I'm getting freaking jaded, man. I mean, I'm depressed. I need some more beer here. Give me another beer, for Christ's sake. God damn it. Sick of this goddamn crap, for Christ's sake. Let me pop this freaking bottle cap off, for Christ's sake, man. Get it off. Jesus Christ. I mean, I'm serious, man. I'm depressed. I mean, how can one not be when you've got so many sour scowls looking at those that feel that they're more successful than them, huh? I mean, what are these people that are supposed to be the Poe in America so envious about? When in actuality, they're given everything on a monthly basis via our tax dollars, the capitalist tax dollars. It's disgusting. It's ignorance. It's pathetic. And it's disgusting. And that's why I do this broadcast, because I know that there are people that feel the same way I do. Whenever they're going into a shopping mall and buying themselves nice food, steaks, high-priced items, they're looked at cross-eyed by all these sour scowls because,
it's not fair that they get to eat steak, they get to eat the great food, and I got to sit here and eat ramen noodles.
well, top titty that you've got to eat ramen noodles, all right? Maybe if you stop spending money on your goddamn apps, Angry Bird apps, and Androids, and iPhones, and iPads, and plasma screens, and all this other crap, Coach purses, and Dolce & Gabbana glasses, and all this other crap. Maybe you'd be able to feed your fat, jelly, disgusting, overgrown, muffin-looking ass. Jesus Christ, man. Can we get some consistency around here? Anyway, copper, all right? Copper is down, of course, because we saw the equities markets down. It's down $5.80, a percentage decrease of 1.63% on the day. Gold is down today. Jesus Christ, $17.20, a percentage decrease of 1.10% for gold. Jesus Christ. Closing out gold at $1,543.80 per troy ounce of gold. And son of a bitch, did you see silver, for Christ's sake? I mean, get this... Take your heads out of your ass, investors! Jesus Christ, man. I don't know what's going on here. These investors are a bunch of... I don't know. Give me the mic. Give me the freaking mic, for Christ's sake, man. Have you all seen silver, for Christ's sake? Silver is down 67 cents, a percentage decrease of 2.37% on the day, closing out silver at $27.68 per troy ounce of silver. I mean, gee. Goddamn pussy-whipped investors, man. Pussy-whipped investors. I mean, good God. Jesus Christ, it makes me sick. Oh, my God. Give me the mic. Give me the freaking mic, for Christ's sake. We're running out of time here. But you goddamn investors out here in the investment community, seriously, take your heads out of your colon polyped asses, all right? Jesus Christ. Anyway, regardless, I'm buying even more silver at this rate. Are you kidding me? I mean, not only is silver have a better rate of return as far as a metal is concerned, but there's not that much of it. And on top of which it's an industrial component that's utilized in a lot of different electronics and durable goods also. So I'm a buyer on this, even though these investors are tickling their ass hairs and, I don't know. Anyway, let's get to livestock so we can get done with this, for Christ's sake. Live cattle futures are up 27 cents, a percentage increase of 0.23% on the day for live cattle. Cattle feeder futures are up 47 cents, a percentage increase of 0.30%. And good God, for all you fat jelly-ass hambos that like to shove a couple of hambos down your damn gullet, well, lean hog is up, baby, $1.02, a percentage increase of 1.20% on the day for lean hogs. And that, my friends, is the markets for your ass. Woo! Man, we are so beyond time, man. You know what I mean? We are so beyond time, for Christ's sake, and my apologies, but goddamn, it's a Taco Tuesday. Oh, my God. Hey, engineer, you happy? Are you a little giddy about a Taco Tuesday? Well, he's a little hype about the Taco Tuesday. It's good to see you in better spirits today, engineer. Jesus Christ. Anyway, Before we get into anything else, I hate to even ask and look at the engineer. Engineer, do we have any Twitter shout-outs to be had out here? Well, according to the engineer, we do have some Twitter shout-outs to be had. And, of course, if you want a Twitter shout-out right here, right now, live on the True Capitalist Radio broadcast, all you've got to do is tweet at me right now, Ghost Politics, all one word, no underscores, Ghost Politics, and tweet at me with the hashtag Capitalist Army, baby, all right? With the hashtag Capitalist Army. All right, and if you do that, I will give you a Twitter shout-out right here, right now, baby. Anyway, who else do we got? Who do we got going? As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and take a chug of this beer before we go. Good stuff. All right, what's going on to G-Man Capitalist in the house? Cody in the hat in the place. What's going on? We got colon hot dogs. Jesus Christ, man. Come on. We've got lock up liberals. You're not getting any complaints here. Somebody named Brutal Thunder Cunt. That's rich. Weena One Actual. Weena. We've got Ass Biscuit. That's fresh. Yeah, that's great. Choo Choo Me Poo Poo. Are you kidding me? Oh, my God. What's going on to Vetaforum Wars and everybody that's in the Capitalist Army chat room right now? Much props, baby, to the Capitalist Army. Who else do we got here? We've got I Heart Eurotrash. Yeah, I bet you do, you fruit bowl bastard. We've got Juan GTA 11-7. Who else we got? We got Colon Burgers. Jesus Christ, man. We got Capitalist Shark in the place. Who else do we got going on? Vetaforum Wars. We've got Flutta Shank in the house. We got Javier Mexico 123 in the place. Mega Mayor in the house. Who else do we got going on over here? I mean, Jesus Christ. Once again, if you want a Twitter shout-out, tweet at me right now, Ghost Politics, all one word, no underscores, and tweet with the hashtag Capitalist Army, baby, all right? We got Fapitalism. We got somebody named My Little Ghosty, for Christ's sake. Somebody named Fart Freddish Frank. Say that 12 times. Who else do we got going on? Hey, not too many people that want Twitter shout-outs. Well, good. Well, good. I'm glad. You know what I mean? We could probably end this. Yeah, there's Edna Vale, for Christ. That's great. We can end this now. How about that? No more Twitter shout-outs. We can end this now. Hey, much props to Karaskin, baby. What's going on to Karaskin in the house? And much props to the Capitalist Army, B-Town, Dutch Capitalist, Aussie Capitalist. You know what I'm saying? Balls in the house. What's going on to, Smojin, I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, I can go on and on, baby. Much props. Goof Bumps in the house. What's going on? The old Jub Joe. You know what I'm saying? What's going on to the Trixie? French doors. French doors. What's going on to John the Sponge, Inadequate Capitalist, Regular Capital? What's going on, man? Capitalist Army in full effect, baby, on this Taco Tuesday. Woo! Oh, my God. Anyway, that's enough. I don't want to... You see, here's Colon Tenderizer, the Whore Master... we don't want to. Flamin' Nipple Chop. There's a name from the past, huh? Old Flamin' Nipple Chops. All right, that's enough, for Christ's sake. We're already way ahead on time, for Christ's sake. I didn't mean to, expend so much damn energy and time on the markets, but by God, we are being Euro-trashed. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into the first segment of the broadcast. Of course, we are in a 2012 presidential election, so the first portion of the broadcast is always going to be dedicated until the election of the president to the presidential election. Right now we have Mitt Romney versus Barack Obama, Magic Underpants versus Long-Legged Mac Daddy for the 2012 presidential campaign. Of course, we talked about it on the last broadcast. These leftists are now calling Mitt Romney the bully because allegedly Mitt Romney played Smear the Queer or something before it was popular. And I don't know, allegedly he targeted gay people, which I didn't realize there were so many gay people that were out and about and, you know, queening out there during the time when he was going to school. Remember, this guy is 65, so I was unaware that gay people were out there, you know, queening out, you know, going out there, you know, being flamboyant and that sort of thing. So, in essence, the alleged bullying that took place as it relates to Mitt Romney is this guy going after supposed gay students. In one incident, he held some kid down and cut off his hair. I mean, mullet hunting, you know what I mean? And who hasn't done a little bit of mullet hunting every now and then as a kid, for Christ's sake? I mean, come on. Come on. Who hasn't done a little bit of mullet hunting, for Christ's sake? Come on. I mean, yeah, I think these people are making a mountain out of a molehill, for Christ's sake. I mean, bullying back when Mitt Romney was going to school is not like bullying now, all right? I mean, bullying now is pathetically insane. I mean, did you see that poor Chinese kid that one time, what was it, that came out about 6-7 months ago, who got literally jumped by 7 students within school grounds, for Christ's sake? You know what I mean? Now, that is bullying in today's America. You know, gang-related bullying on loners, on people that are weak, people that they know they can be exploited, for Christ's sake. You know, the gang-like mentality. You know what I mean? So that's all I'm saying. That's what bullying is now. So let's stop with this whole, oh, Mitt Romney was a bully. Yeah, shut up. Who hasn't done a little bit of bullying every now and then? And, you know, I mean, let's be honest. I mean, when I was growing up, bullying was, you know, to people that were jerks. I mean, if you were a straight A student, if you were a nerd or something like that, you're pretty much left alone. You know what I mean? You're pretty much going to be left alone. But back then, if you were just some flamboyant, pompous asshole who thought that you can hide behind the teacher's skirt, obviously you were a target for freaking bullying. You know what I mean? But in today's bullying world, it ain't just, you know, 1 or 2 guys, you know, bullying on one, you know, weak kid. It's 7, 8, 10 people going after one person and relentlessly beating the living bejesus out of them, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad, you know? It's freaking sad. So to compare what's happening now to when Mitt Romney was going to school is just ridiculous, all right? But anyway, forget about being bullied because we already talked about that last time I was on the broadcast. Did you hear Obama's response to the J.P. Morgan $2 billion quarterly loss? Obama was on The View talking to the girls on The View. And he actually came out and claimed and made this statement, I kid you not, that J.P. Morgan is one of the best managed banks. I mean, do you understand? I was alluding to this earlier that I think that Jamie Dimon and Obama have got some kind of collusion paradigm going on, trying to mind screw the public with this crap. I mean, how in the hell can you sit here and in the same breath call for more regulations and say that J.P. Morgan, after a $2 billion loss this quarter that could extend in the next quarter another $2 billion, how can you sit here and in the midst of a presidential election say that it's one of the best managed banks in this country? Can you explain that to me, Mr. President? Huh? I'll tell you. You are doing it because you invested the taxpayer money into this particular, not just this bank, but all the financial institutions. You bailed out these people. You recapitalized their bad investments. So to sit here and say that they're doing more of the same would defeat the political purpose for which you came to power, Mr. President. So do you see how these liberals are, man? They can't go back. He's at the point of no return. He's got to fall on his sword, Barack Obama. Why do you think that he's throwing this gay marriage issue as a potential monkey wrench to divide the country, which is pretty much proven no political gain Really. I mean, I know he was trying to, divide and conquer, so to speak, with that lunge into the gay marriage issue thanks to Joe Biden. But there's really no benefit from coming out publicly saying that, the president was for gay marriage. So now what does he have to run on? He has to run on his policy. He has to run on his domestic, fiscal, and international policies. And it ain't very good, baby. It ain't very good. I mean, I just recently saw a Rasmussen poll that has Mitt Romney up 50-something% to Barack Obama 46%, man. I mean, have you gone or been on YouTube and seen these so-called rallies, these stump speeches that Barack Obama's attempting to do on the campaign trail? All those big crowds in 2008 that were sitting there crying and waiting to see a glimpse of the great Barack Obama, they're not there anymore, man. A lot of empty chairs at these stump speeches. You notice that? Man, I mean, what did I tell you? I mean, back in 2008, what did I tell all of you people? I mean, the only change that Barack Obama was going to bring was the change in your pocket, and it looks like he even took that, for Christ's sake. I mean, Jesus Christ, give me a drink. Give me my drink. Anyway, we are now into the second hour of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast, and of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost, and once again, I want to thank you very much for tuning in with me. Before we get into anything else, I'd like for everybody to please retweet the broadcast, all right? Go to the social networks, go to the forums, go to the blogs, and spread it around like wildfire. And let everybody know that True Capitalist Radio is in effect and in the house. All right, and of course, for all you fat jelly-ass hambos that are too goddamn lazy to open up another freaking window on your browser, we got all kinds of little buttons underneath the player right there, right? We got Facebook like buttons, Google Plus buttons, retweet this buttons, share this buttons, use and abuse those freaking buttons, baby, all right? It's just a freaking click, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. Anyway, folks, and I'm not doing, no, all you people on Twitter, shove it up your ass. I'm not doing any more Twitter shout-outs. You already screwed it up. You already all screwed it up, for Christ's sake. As a matter of fact, I'm going to keep drinking, for Christ's sake, because I know you idiots are going to ruin my Taco Tuesday here. Watch, I'm going to take some calls here in a second and see if anybody has any opinion about Magic Underpants versus Long-Legged Mac Daddy. And watch, we're going to get nothing but a bunch of mindless, imbecilic, banter, sentence fragments-ridden idiots or morons that are going to be playing clips of other people's work. Jesus Christ. Let me go ahead and take, I'm going to chug this second beer. 2 bottles of beer down on the wall, 2 bottles of beer. How many bottles of beer can we drink at the end of the show today? Yeah, I'm gonna finish it off. I'm gonna polish it. I'm gonna polish it off for heaven. More beer. Oh yeah, man, that's what I'm talking about on a Taco Tuesday. Woo! Oh, my God. Let me tell you something right now. I'm giddy on this Taco Tuesday. Even though we're being Euro trash, I'm giddy. Anyway, let me open up another bottle of beer. We're going to take your calls. And I want you to have a genuine, opinion. A genuine damn opinion about Barack Obama or Mitt Romney, all right? I mean, this is serious business, all right? Get this goddamn... Get it off. This is serious business here. And now that I've got my other beer, let's go ahead and take some calls here. 646-652-4869 is the number to call. Once again, Magic Underpants versus Long-Legged Mac Daddy. All right? Now let's go ahead and take some calls right now. Once again, I want to tell everybody, please prepare yourself. Prepare yourself, for some potential prank calls up in here, because I can already sense that we're going to get some disgusting, despicable scoundrels, for Christ's sake, all right? Jesus Christ. Anyway, let's go ahead and take some calls here. 646-652-4869 is the number to call. We have area code 478. What do you think about magic underpants or...
Ghost, baby, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What the hell are you doing?
Oh, we just, we sitting here, we chilling at church. It's the 50th anniversary of the church's opening, so we having a special Tuesday service, Ghost.
What, you're at the church right now? How the hell? Why are you at church right now? You're a disgusting degenerate that, smokes marijuana and cheats the government. I mean, what makes you so pious?
Hold on. Here comes a collection plate. Pookie, grab that 50. Yeah, good job. All right, I'm back, Ghost. What's going on?
Rob from the collection plate? What are you talking about?
What you talking about, Ghost? That money's there for the needy. With Mother's Day and everything, my EBT is spent down. I have no money. I got no food in the fridge. That's what that money's there for, Ghost. It's to help the needy.
Oh, my God. All right. We get it, all right. Why are you calling? What's the point here? And why are you calling from church?
Oh, I'm just watching these niggas. They can sing it. They sing it so well, Ghost. I thought I would spread it to the community. Y'all need Jesus in your life. I'm actually, I'm about to sit down. I got my 50. You know what I'm saying? I got my $50. I'm about to walk out the front door. Me and Pookie about to go grab a sack, Ghost.
Oh, jeez, get this sick son of a bitch, get this blasphemous piece of crap up! Jesus! Get him all! Jesus Christ, did you hear that stupid sorry sack of soulless crap? He's going into a Pentecostal churches and ripping off of a freaking collection plate. I mean, good God! Jesus Christ. Do you see what's happening here in America, folks? Do you see what... Give me the mic. Do you see? Did you hear that for yourself, folks? This is the new junkyard America that has been implemented within the past 4 years, thanks to Barack Obama. Individuals like this that have no shame from collecting the government entitlements, that have no shame from stealing from pious people, that have no shame at all, for Christ's sake. This is the basis of American society. And why it's so hard for you idiots to contemplate this through your thick, disgusting, stupid, soulless heads. It's beyond me. I mean, I've stopped trying to figure out what's going on in those disgusting, despicable noggins, for Christ's sake. But good God, this is the new junkyard America that we're living in, for Christ's sake. This is the new shitbag America. Good God, that was a disgusting display of just ignorance, thievery, ghettoism, ungratefulness, moocherism. I mean, Jesus. Get that goddamn thing out of my face! I knew something like this was going to happen, man. I knew it. I knew it. It's a freaking Taco Tuesday, man. Give me the mic. Give me the mic. It's a freaking Taco Tuesday, man. Enough of this. I don't want to go through this again, man. This is why I don't come up on this broadcast on a frequent basis, man. I mean, we got serious issues to be discussing here in America. I mean, we're in a 2012 presidential campaign. Good God. I'm going to take one more caller on this subject, and if they act a fool, we're moving on to something else. I'm not going to sit over here and be made a fool out of anymore, man. You understand that? I'm not going to be made a fool out of out here. Jesus Christ. Area code 518, you're on the horn. Helter-skelter! That's pretty good, man. You know what I mean? It is a helter-skelter market out here. I hear you. 661, what's up?
SurgeRadio.org.
All right, we got that. DDoS that. Okay, we got it. 732, what's up?
Hey, Ghost, I'm voting for Barack Obama. That way I can drink all the Johnny Walker Fifth Harvest I want. Johnny Walker Fifth Harvest, oh yeah.
Jesus Christ, you know, every time you call up, it gets like higher and higher in number, for Christ's sake. I mean, is it the fifth time you filtered that crap through your freaking bladder? And you sick son of a bitch. Yeah, I mean, 815, what's up?
815?
Yeah.
Hey, Ghost, love the show, man. We're talking
about
the presidents, right?
Yeah, we're talking about the presidential campaign, man. You got any opinions about it?
Excuse my language, I think we're fucked either way, really. It's not much we can do to get ourselves out of this now.
What do you mean? Like, out of what? What do you mean? I mean, explain.
The debt. How much are we in debt right now?
We're over $15 trillion in debt.
How the hell are we going to get out of that?
Well, I mean, not under the current climate that both these candidates are preaching, you know. I mean, we definitely need to broaden the tax base while at the same time spawn economic productivity to gain more taxpayers because, you know, we got more people mooching off of the government dole than are actually paying into the tax code, you know?
Yeah, you know, people are, you know what disgusts me? They shut down the shuttle program so we'd have more money in our government, when welfare is probably a few hundred times more expensive than that.
Well, you know, I can agree to that, but let's be honest. I mean, NASA hasn't done a goddamn thing for us, all right? NASA has been one of the biggest wastes of money on the face of the planet. I mean, what have they done exactly besides put satellites in space that make Big Brother government monitor us that much better? I mean, that's all NASA has done. Have we colonized the moon? No. And if you want my personal opinion, I don't even think we've gone to the moon, all right? I mean, I'm not trying to sound like some conspiracy theorist here, but I'm not stupid, NASA, all right? I've seen those pictures, all right? All that crap, the moon pictures, it's nothing but Nevada, all right? I've been to Nevada, I've seen it, and that's nothing but Nevada, NASA, and I cannot believe that you pull the wool over the eyes of the American people, but of course the American people are too stupid to realize that, hey, the moon landing, it ain't real. Nothing but Nevada. Jesus Christ. But, I mean, you know, if we really went there, why haven't we colonized that son of a bitch, you know? Why haven't we extracted any kind of natural resources out of the moon? Why haven't we used the moon as a launching pad for other space voyages, for Christ's sake? Jesus Christ. And look at all these people like,
no, the moon was real, Ghost.
Oh, yeah? Why? Because you saw the pictures of Nevada? And you didn't even see the real pictures of the moon landing. You know what you saw? You saw a film of the film of the landing. Jesus Christ. Makes me sick. You know what I mean? I'm glad NASA's being cut. I'm glad it's being cut. You understand? I mean, you know, every time they interrupt broadcasting, interrupt programming because,
oh, look, a Mars probe is about to land on the planet Mars, and we're about to see the first pictures of the Mars rover, or whatever the hell it is,
and then when we see it, it's nothing but rocks. You know, here we are, we're expecting to see something that's going to enhance human enlightenment. It's nothing but a bunch of freaking rocks, for Christ's sake. It looks like the Mojave Desert or something. I mean, get the hell out of here. Do something, NASA. Trillions upon trillions of dollars being wasted on your ass, and you've done nothing. Anyway, I've had about enough of talking about, you know, the presidential campaign. It looks like you people don't give two rats' asses about it anyway. But anyway, I mean, my personal opinion, let's end the madness and do something else is what I'm saying. All right? I mean, Barack Obama has been a complete and utter failure. He's thrown America back about 100 years on the international scene out here. Nobody's respected us. Iran's hacking our freaking Predator drones out of the sky. You know what I mean? People are thumbing their nose in our faces, for Christ's sake. Nobody's respecting America. And we have Mr. Yes We Can to thank for that. So enough with the madness. Let's stop it already. Stop it. Let's stop. Anyway, let's go ahead and continue going. Let's talk, since we're talking about misappropriation of funds in the J.P. Morgan $2 billion quarterly loss that was recently posted, let's talk about government misappropriation of funds. Did you hear what's happening in California? Oh, man. This Jerry Brown, the savior of California, right? Well, this guy, believe it or not, actually proposed what was it? No, I'm sorry. How much was the budget? Hold on. Let me get you the exact number here, because what's unfortunate is that he proposed a state projected deficit of $9 billion. All right. Of $9 billion that was predicted in January. But instead it is now $16 billion, a convenient bureaucratic $7 billion accounting error, okay? So the anticipated loss or the anticipated deficits in California of $9 billion have now ballooned to $16 billion, an accounting error of $7 billion. So what's Jerry Brown's response? We are going to raise taxes. We have to raise taxes so that we can go ahead and try to curb this $7 billion glitch in the bureaucratic system. And on top of that, not only is he going to raise taxes, now he's going to cut spending. Now they're going to cut spending. Now, how popular is that going to be in California? Raising taxes and cutting spending. Oh, my God, I can just see these leftists now. I'm already anticipating the freaking strikes, the Occupy protests, the unions, teachers' unions, state workers' unions. I mean, Jesus Christ, I can already see California withering away into some sort of disgusting, despicable debt hole. And in the end, I think that what's going to happen is California just may lose itself, if you want my personal opinion. I mean, how can you have a $7 billion error in a budget? Can you explain that to me? How can you have a $7 billion with a B dollar error in a budget? So I'm sure as hell glad I'm not in California, for Christ's sake. You know what I mean? Old Governor Jerry Brown, he said he predicted that there was going to be a $9 billion deficit budget. Now it's $16 trillion, a $7 trillion difference. How come Jerry Brown isn't getting the same amount of scrutiny as Jamie Dimon? Can somebody explain that to me? Jamie Dimon, who was the chairman and CEO of J.P. Morgan, who recently posted a $2 billion loss for the quarter, how come this guy is getting all the scrutiny for this loss, even though the loss only affects shareholders and people involved with J.P. Morgan? But here you have a governor completely pathetically incompetent who projected a $9 billion budget deficit, but instead ended up being $16 billion, a $7 billion accounting error. Who's accountable for this? You know, I mean, where's the uproar in this? How come people aren't protesting this, for Christ's sake? I mean, can somebody explain that? I mean, where's the same level of scrutiny that's being given to by Jamie Dimon? Where's the same level of scrutiny for Jerry Brown and the California bureaucrats? I mean, these people in California are affecting taxpayers, baby. They're affecting taxpayers, not shareholders. And you see, this is what I don't get. I mean, it's a double-edged sword here. I mean, you know, we've had all this media scrutiny of Jamie Dimon. Meanwhile, in California, a $7 billion miraculous error in accounting, and it's all of a sudden swept under the rug. Why? Because it's taxpayer money as opposed to investor money? That's BS, man. I mean, where's the media scrutiny on California's budget? Oh, I tell you why, because it's bureaucrats. Yeah, it's bureaucrats. Yeah, I want to hear what you have to say about this. 646-652-4869 is the number to call here. Once again, $7 billion accounting error in projecting the budget for California. Old Jerry Brown projected it to be $9 billion deficit budget. It ended up being $16 billion. A $7 million accounting error is what they're calling it, an accounting error. I want to hear what you're calling it. 646-652-4869. We got area code 973. What's up?
Hey, how you doing, Ghost?
How you doing, man?
I'm doing all right. I'd just like to kind of further your point before about the moon landings. I recently saw a picture of Nevada, and I've been there. I actually haven't been there. I've been right around there, though. But I've seen a picture of Nevada, and it looks exactly like the moon. So that leads me to believe that Nevada doesn't exist, you know. I think it's all pictures of the moon up close and shit.
Now, shut up, you stupid moron, all right? Yeah, you think it's a real big joke, huh? Hey, if we were at the moon, how come we haven't gone back, ass clown, huh? How come not only have we not gone back, but nobody has gone back? You know, now the Russians, the Chinese, nobody. Explain that one, jerk. Stupid moron. I know what Nevada looks like, all right? I've been there, for Christ's sake. Those moon landing pictures, nothing but Nevada. And look, I don't want to talk about it. We're not talking about that right now. We're talking about the freaking, you know, this $7 billion accounting flaw in California that's causing Jerry Brown, the governor, to not only raise state taxes, but to cut government spending, baby. They're going to have to cut government spending, and you know those idiots in Cali are going to be whining like some bedwetting liberals, for Christ's sake.
It's not fair. You can't cut our spending.
Yeah, just sit there and shut your mouth, you stupid bedwetting liberals, all right? You should have been at the helm to see what your bureaucrats are doing. But what I'm saying is, where's the media scrutiny? I mean, we're seeing all these highlights of J.P. Morgan and Jamie Dimon and the $2 billion loss that only affects stockholders. Meanwhile, we've got a $7 billion accounting error in California, and nobody's giving two rats' asses about it. What a bunch of horse crap. Area code 234, what's up?
Sweet.
What is Deal or No Deal?
Yes.
Game show for 4.
You face off against the mob on this Bob Saget-hosted show.
I mean, what was that exactly? Their fruit bowls. 567, what's up?
You're too slow. 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 You're too.
Shove it up your ass. I mean, what was that? What is this supposed to prove, for Christ's sake, all right? We're talking about California. They're about to implement austerity measures upon the government, upon the bureaucracy of the state government of California. And I cannot wait to see all the protests and all the uprising from all these unions and all these people that are going to be affected by these cuts, and not to mention the raising in state taxes, baby. I'm telling you right now, you know who's going to be the new Hollywood? Austin, Texas. Woo! Let's see, who else? We got 214. You're on the horn.
How many dead niggas are inside your melting pot of friendship?
Hey, how about if I give your number out for being a racist prick? How about that? How about that? Hey, You want to be a racist prick, man? I mean, come on. Why don't you stand by your racism, baby? Come on, man. You're going to say racial derogatory statements of that nature. Why don't you stand by them? What am I? Call him back, engineer.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 214. available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Yes, we're just giving you a call back. You just called the True Capitalist Radio broadcast saying some racial slurs, on episode number 226, about, at 1:35 left in the broadcast, you decided to say the N-word. Whoever this is at this particular address, I mean, hey, if you're going to be saying these types of racial slurs, you should be able to stand by them there, boy. You know what I mean? I mean, you should be able to stand by them. So we're going to go ahead and leave you this message, and, whoever gets it, I mean, there's obviously a racist at your house. We're going to give you one more call back because we want somebody to stand by their racism here since you like to call up and say the N-word. All right, hang him up, engineer. Hang him up! All right, we're going to call him back one more. Should we call him back? No, that's enough. Let's stop. His mom will get it. His mom will get it. Anyway, we're talking about Jerry Brown and the fact that he's got a $7 trillion accounting error out there in California. What do you got to say about it? Area code 708, you're on the horn. Hey, 708, you're on the horn.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hey, Ghost, want to talk to you for a while, man. But thank you for all the stuff you've done for Blog Talk Radio. I had a question to ask you.
What's up?
We got Barack Obama in office. We had Bill Clinton. We had Bush, and it seems like no matter what, it seems like all the same thing every time. And we get the same reaction from whether it's a liberal, whether it's a conservative, the same thing, the same kind of complaining. And I was wondering, why is it that a man of such intelligence would do that? You seem to complain the same way.
Well, I don't understand your question, but the reason that you bureaucrats run amok once they obtain power is because the majority of the people that are supposed to be in charge of this government, because this is a government made for the people and by the people, fall asleep at the wheel and decide to watch American Idol and Jersey Shore and, Inside Jay Wiles Pants and whatever the hell else is on TV, as opposed to being politically responsible for those that they elect that are dictating policy to them. All right? I mean, that's basically what it's all about, for Christ's sake. I mean, open your eyes, sir. 204, you're on the horn.
So Longhorns, take your best shot, feel the pressure pop, and remember it's the only opportunity that you got. And you're going to lose again to the Sooners from own you. We own you, and we ain't ever letting go. Because this year you're one shot for not at the Cotton Bowl. Your opportunity comes once in a season, and you're going to lose again to the Sooners from own you. We own you, and we ain't
shut up, you Oklahoma Sooner prick. Of course you idiots in Oklahoma would be utilizing M&M, that cracker-ass cracker, bitchy, blonde-headed, disgraced to black-striped piece of garbage. Hey, have y'all heard that racist song that Eminem put out back before he became the big rapper, talking about black girls and, how they're dirty and stinky and, all that other stuff, and yet he still is able to rap on BET without any of these so-called gangster rappers giving him a bitch slap? You see, you hip-hop rappers aren't real. That's when you know they're not real and they're bowing down to Whitey, all right? Anyway, let's move on to another subject matter. It's obvious that you people could care less that the governor of California lied to the people and said that they were going to have a $9 billion deficit budget, and instead it turned out to be $16 billion, a $7 billion accounting error. Of course, you idiots could care less, so let's just go ahead and move on to the next subject matter. Let's talk a little bit about the TSA, huh? Oh, yeah, I'm sure your idiots' assholes puckered on that one, huh? I'm sure your idiot assholes puckered on that one, for Christ's sake, you stupid, fruity little bastards. That's right, because I know that a lot of you bronies purposely go through the little checkout aisle through the TSA in the airports over and over again so that you can get anally probed, you know what I mean, and pretend that it's Twinkle Sparkle or Twilight Twinkle or Tinkle on your face or whatever brony or pony that it is, but let's just talk a little bit about the TSA, all right? The TSA actually gave former Secretary of State during the Nixon administration, Henry Kissinger, a body pat-down search at the airport. Can you believe this? The guy's 88 years old, 89 years old. They were wheeling him through the goddamn airport in a wheelchair. And these TSA peeps didn't even know who Henry Kissinger was. You know, the people that were around Henry Kissinger even said, sir, this is Henry Kissinger. And, of course, Tyrone and Shaniqua with the long fingernails, which are predominantly the TSA demographic, and if it ain't them, it's bull dykes or fat dudes. Anyway, they didn't even know who Henry Kissinger was. You know what I mean? They didn't even know who the hell Henry Kissinger was, so they gave him the whole full Monty. You know what I mean? Felt up the Johnson, made sure there was nothing within the anal cavity or the anal crevice or the crack. You know, felt him up all over. And once he was felt up by, the TSA, of course, Henry Kissinger was allowed to go on to his flight to, I believe, somewhere in Canada. And why Henry Kissinger was going to Canada is beyond me, but that's where he was headed. But it goes to show you what type of society we are living in. And you know what gets me? Is it almost looks like Henry Kissinger was planted to do this. Because, I mean, you expect me to believe that Henry Kissinger is still flying commercial? Is that what you're trying to shove down my throat? That Henry Kissinger is still flying commercial jets? You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me, for Christ's sake. You see, and when this story came out, if you've read the story, they made it seem as if Kissinger had no problem. You know, he didn't even really have that big of a deal. After he was probed and after he was felt up, supposedly he asked what was for breakfast. Yeah. What was for breakfast? I mean, it almost seems like a setup, for Christ's sake, an attempt at the desensitization of the American people. The desensitization. And let me tell you, Henry Kissinger, just because you're okay with it, sir, doesn't mean that the capitalists are going to be okay with it. Do you understand? Just because you're okay with supposedly being felt up and it's no big deal to you, it's a big deal to us. Because we are not terrorists, sir. We are not terrorists. We're capitalists. We fund you little people in government. We fund you little people. And you have the audacity to sit over here and lump us into the same category as the same category as the masses out here? Hey, government, us capitalists are the ones that paid for your little systematic bureaucracy. We're the ones that paid for the military-industrial complex. We're the ones that are paying for these goddamn entitlements. And don't you ever forget it. Once again, the TSA give Henry Kissinger, former Secretary of State to Richard Nixon, a full-body pat-down search at the airport. So what? Because he's okay with it, we have to be okay with it? Screw that crap. 646-652-4869 is the number to call. What do you think about this desensitization of the TSA? I mean, to be honest with you, this story that came out about Kissinger, it's just like throwing it in the face of those that don't like the TSA. It's as if they're telling you, hey, the TSA is going to be around and there's nothing we can do about it. Bull crap. Let's take some calls here. What do you think about the TSA? 646-652-4869. We got area code 410. You're on the horn. What do you think about the TSA? All right, we got. Obviously, you hung up because you're a Helen Keller deaf mute, for Christ's sake. We're talking about the TSA here, for Christ's sake. When I call on your goddamn Skype name or on your damn freaking area code, take your head out of your ass and stop being a Helen Keller deaf mute. Area code 603. What do you think about the TSA? Say something, or I'm saying your number over the air. 603-359. Are you there? All right, 3720, whoever the hell that is, all right? 239, what's up?
Up.
Yeah.
How you doing?
I'm all right. Why do you got me on speakerphone? What are y'all smoking pot? What are y'all doing over there?
Exactly. No, exactly.
Jax pops the shit, man.
Hey.
Pops the shit.
Hey. No. Hello.
Hey, are y'all trying to be funny or something? How come there's a bunch of dudes over there and no women?
Nah, man, you kept me on hold for 52 minutes. This isn't cool. I'm gonna take you off a speakerphone. Hello.
Well, you know what? Goodbye. How about that there, you fruit bowl? All right, keep waiting. How about 317? What's up?
Hey, man, how you doing?
How's it going?
So about the TSA thing, are you familiar with Leviathan at all?
Yeah, I actually read about it.
Yeah, I look at it as like that. You gotta get your ass filled up, and in return, you don't get blown up.
Stupid idiot. I mean, are you hearing this, folks? Do you hear this? And we wonder why totalitarianism is sweeping the land. 501, you're on the horn.
And after that, I'm going to pass out. If that is always the defining fucking, and I'm like, oh my God, I just stepped on a floor full of staples. Yeah. Oh, fuck, that is one of the worst things I ever, fuck, it hurt. Look, my feet are curled the fuck up.
What the hell is going on here?
So I think you're never going to get a tattoo on your foot.
No. I don't like them on feet. I don't think, to me, I don't want anything on my ankles or my feet.
Yeah, I was in the liquor store yesterday, as a matter of fact, and he had Judge Judy on TV.
See, we're witnessing people's dumbass lives right now. Are you hearing this?
She was a larger woman.
This is an insight to a loser life. You hear this guy's talking about going to a liquor store and watching Judge Judy on the TV. Listen to this.
Pulled up, but you could still see this massive fucking tattoo on her neck, and her shirt was cut just a little low, and you could see tattoos across the top of her.
Shut up, you stupid losers, all right? I bet you idiots are collecting EBT, for Christ's sake. We're supposed to be talking about the TSA, Nimrods. 818, what do you think about the TSA?
The preamble to the Bill of Rights states that it was passed by this fraction of the House and Senate.
What the hell is this Jeopardy crap, for Christ's sake, all right? Why don't you shove a senile Alex Trebek up your ass, all right? The guy's long in the tooth already, all right? He's giving out the answers to these questions. Have you seen that lately? He's giving out the answers to the questions. Jesus Christ. 405, what's up? Freaking OU. Screw you, OU bastards, all right? It's UT Longhorns, baby. Longhorns in your face. In your face. Stupid, dumb OU bastards. You come down here to Austin, Texas, and claim that OU crap and see if your ass don't get turned into dog meat, boy. Get your ass kicked into dog meat. 808, you're on the horn. Why don't you get a better phone there, you swap meat swapping shopping piece of garbage? How about 914? You're on the horn.
Hey, Ghost.
What's up?
Want to join me in the bathtub?
Oh, Jesus Christ, you idiot. Let's try again. That was major fail. Let's try again. Hello, 914.
Join me in the bathtub, Ghost.
Oh, my God. Can we get a major fail on this, engineer? Jesus Christ. Get this in. Get him off, for Christ's sake. I mean, this is just getting pathetic, man. Major freaking fail, man. Good God. Obviously, you stupid idiots don't care about totalitarianism implementing upon us. So let's just go ahead and move on. Once again, TSA gave Henry Kissinger a full-body pat-down. And, of course, Henry Kissinger didn't, have anything to say about it, even though I think it's a complete setup. I mean, who are we to accept that Henry Kissinger still flies commercial airlines? I'm just saying, I'm just saying. Anyway, NATO, let's talk a little bit about international news. NATO has invited Pakistan to the summit in Chicago. That's right, NATO is having a summit in Chicago this week after the G8 summit that's happening in Camp David. And I don't know what's basically going to be the objective of the NATO summit other than what's going to happen in Afghanistan. And believe it or not, they are attempting to try to invite Pakistan into the summit. Now, what's unfortunate is that the only people that are going to attend the Pakistan's the representation or the entourage or the liaison of Pakistan that will be attending the NATO summit in Chicago is going to be from the civilian government. And as you know, the military and al-Haqqani and all these other factions within the government are trying to basically delegitimize the civilian government. We recently saw that the top court in Pakistan had actually filed contempt of court charges against the president, or the Prime Minister, Prime Minister Gilani. And who's going to be representing Pakistan in this NATO summit? Well, Prime Minister Gilani. So what exactly does Gilani have in power as it relates to this summit? I mean, what exactly is supposed to be achieved by inviting a moot civilian government when in actuality it's the freaking military that's taking complete and total control? All right? I mean, look at what's happening in Pakistan right now, man. There's all kinds of bombings, shootings, all kinds of terrorist acts, and the reason is because al-Haqqani is trying to destabilize or attempt to destabilize the country so that the military can justify its coup. And we already talked about it earlier this year. They already attempted to have a coup in Pakistan. So I don't see what NATO is trying to do by inviting Pakistan to the summit in Chicago, all right? And let me tell you something else. Chicago, baby, is going to be packed with freaking protesters, anarchists. I mean, every stupid political crack pipe that you can imagine, they're all converging to Chicago, man. And if you're in the Illinois area, I'm sorry. I mean, you're going to have to, sit over there and accept all this garbage that's happening, man. I mean, couldn't they pick a better venue than Chicago, man? Isn't Chicago turning into a subterranean crap hole, like a gangland hole? Jesus Christ. Anyway, I don't think that inviting Pakistan to this NATO summit is going to prove anything. All right, Gilani has no power. His own Supreme Court convicted him. I mean, what exactly are they going to prove is what I'm saying. What? It's a powder keg in Pakistan. Jesus Christ. Anyway, let me move on. I don't even want to talk about these subjects because you assholes ain't even taking this serious. I mean, this world is as serious as a heart attack, and you idiots keep putting these stupid, dumbass, pathetic soundboards and these stupid sound clips and these splices and these stupid sentence fragment prank calls. So every time I talk about these subject matters, it's like it's going in one ear and out the other with you flapjack-eating pieces of nipple clamp loving, butt plug up the ass looking, wish that you had a piece of poontang that gave you attention, no life having, chicken-eating cornboy crap. Anyway, let me move on to the next subject matter, for Christ's sake. Did you hear about the new socialist president, Francois Hollande? His plane was struck by lightning while he was in the air. Did you believe this? Can you believe it? Oh, my God. This French frog, this French socialist frog, he gets elected president. He's in the air, and his plane gets struck by lightning. I mean, hello, isn't this a sign, people? Isn't this a sign that maybe, just maybe, fate is trying to tell us? I mean, what are the odds of having your plane struck by lightning? I mean, honestly, what is the odds? Anyway, no one is hurt. Unfortunately, Hollande landed, and everything's okay, and he's going to continue his socialist pursuits as the president of France, for Christ's sake. But once again, I just found this as a funny story, It's a sign from God. And as a matter of fact, I think it's about time for everybody's favorite part of the broadcast, or one of the favorite parts, and I'm talking about True Capitalist Confessions. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Lick a high, lick a hiney hole, lick a hiney hole, lick a dirty hole. Now, what I'm going to do now is I am going to take calls right now. I am going to take calls, and I would like for you to confess. I would like for you to confess your sins right now on True Capitalist Confessions. Hallelujah, 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 lick a cream of some young whore. Let's go ahead and take some capitalist confessions, shall we? 517, what do you have to confess, my son?
I like it when the TSA officers stick their fingers in my butt. I like it when the TSA officers stick their dicks in my butt. Just in my butt, yeah!
And that is your confession, that you like TSA to stick foreign objects in your anal passage.
Hell yeah, baby! I love penis, yeah!
Yeah, you definitely sounded, you over-feminized fruit bowl. Once again, this is True Capitalist Confessions. Hallelujah, 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 fruity-ass fruit bowl. 314, what do you have to confess, my son?
Its flag consists of two vertical bands in yellow and white.
Shut up, you stupid idiot, all right? Just sit there and shut your stupid, stinking, smelly, disgusting, salmon-smelling hole, all right? You stupid moron. All right, we're having True Capitalist Confessions here, all right? We need a confession. 585, do you have anything to confess, my son? Besides phone fapping. 567, do you have anything to confess?
Tube's curative powers earned it the nickname Jewish.
Jesus Christ. 647, do you have anything to confess, my son?
The hub is gonna make a new Care Bears like freaking catalog fucking bullshit.
You can't even spoken, can you, son?
Nope.
Why can't you spoken?
I don't know.
Because you have no father in your influence, do you?
Nope.
What happened to your father?
Went to war, didn't come back.
Oh, yeah? So what, you're going to feel sorry for yourself now, sir?
Of course.
Yeah? So that's why you're going to be a stumbling, mumbling idiot? I mean, don't you think that your father went out to war to make sure that you could stand tall and have the freedom of speech instead of being a stumbling, mumbling little jerk like you are now? I'm asking you a question. This is an honest question, sir.
Man, this is intense.
Well, no, you called up, pretending to be some, Care Bear clopper, and I don't think that, since you're sitting over here talking that nonsense, I don't think that your father would appreciate that, given the fact that he sacrificed his life for you, me, and everybody else who's trying to sustain the continuity of freedom out here, and here you are, you think it's a big fucking joke. So what's the deal, man? What's the deal, man? I mean, I'm serious. I mean, I want you to explain to me how this is appropriate, how this is somehow acceptable. I mean, you're sitting over here and you have your father who sacrificed his life, and you're making a fucking mockery out of his memory by doing this. So what do you got to say for yourself?
What should I say?
Well, justify what you're doing. I mean, why don't you justify it? Why don't you explain to us your mental capacity, your mental perspective behind it? Well, I'm sure everybody would like to be enlightened on why people do what they do.
They do it for the lulz, baby.
Oh, yeah, for the lulz, for Christ's sake. Yeah, that's pretty. You think that's funny? You think that what you just did right now, stumbling and mumbling like an impotent jerk, that's funny? I mean, do you think that's funny? I'm serious. I mean, you know, you have no kind of personality. You can't even speak a pre-thought, something that's been pre-thought in your head. And you're expecting lols from this? So I'm sure Daddy would love this, wouldn't he? Huh? He went out there, sacrificed his life for our freedom just so you could be an absolute idiot for the lulz. Is this it? I'm asking you a question, young man. I'm not joking. I'm not trying. I'm serious. Is this how you're going to serve your father's memory?
I guess.
Oh, that's great. What a defeatist attitude, for Christ's sake. Where's your mother? Where's your mother? I want to talk to her. Put that bitch on the mic. Put that bitch on the phone. I want to talk to her right now. Put her on the mic. I want to tell her what the hell is she doing raising some son who doesn't even know how to express himself, not even, let alone express himself, fucking do a prank call. Doesn't even have the testicular fortitude to do a prank call, for Christ's sake. I want to talk to your mother, son. Put her on right now. Put her on, because I know what she's doing, son. I know she's not there, isn't she? She's not there, isn't she, son?
Nope.
That's right. You want to know where she's at? I don't even need to tell you.
Alabama Black Snake. I'm gonna get a new.
Yeah, I mean, no. You're absolutely right. She's out at the bar right now. And what are you doing? You're at home alone in the midst of the peak hours of juvenile delinquency while she's out there looking for Alabama Black Snake. So what? You think it's funny? You think all this is funny? This is a funny existence to you? 647, I'm serious. Is this a funny existence, just being some insignificant afterbirth of some sperm shake session? I mean, this is funny to you? You know, being some insignificant life that not even your own parent cares about, your own parent cares about? I bet you money, you have to take care of her, right? I bet you money she goes off on these stupid emotional tirades. I bet you she brings you around the girls. I bet you she does all that, right? And this is why you're so screwed up in the head. I mean, just tell me. Just tell me.
Well, is it really my fault?
I'm not saying it's your fault. But what I'm saying is, sir, is that you're listening to a broadcast in which it's giving you the goddamn knowledge and the tools to move beyond that shit. Don't wallow in your own pity and say, oh, my mom, she fruited me up, and my dad is gone. Hey, your dad is gone because he sacrificed his life so so the continuity of the American dream, the liberty, the life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness concept could continue. And instead, what are you doing? You're feeling sorry for yourself. You're blaming everybody, blaming Mammy, blaming this, blaming that. You have no personality. You're not taking any kind of ambitious initiative to enhance your mental capacity, for Christ's sake. Instead, you sit here, you wait on freaking hold for 50 minutes. For what? To sputter out a sentence fragment about the Care Bears?
Well, they're going to make a new show on the Hub. I was just saying, maybe it'll have the same family set as Brona crap.
I mean, give me a break, 647, man. I mean, I'm serious. I mean, can you take what I'm going to tell you here, and can you take it to heart, please?
I'll try my best.
All right, look. Stop acting as if all this shit is a joke, all right? Your life is not a joke, all right? The way your mom treats you is not a joke. Your dad dying at war is not a joke, all right? There's nothing lolzy about it. Why don't you pick yourself up and realize that nobody in this world is going to give a shit about you, 647. And the only reason people are even probably paying you attention is because you're probably somebody who's utilizing troublemaking and emotionalism and whatever other tactic to get the attention of your mother and others when it's the wrong idea to do. Nut up, shut up, get your ass up, go out. If you're not old enough to work, make sure you get straight A's. And when you have all those straight A's, you can leave home and make something else of yourself. Get a freaking full scholarship to college. make sure that you're not paying for that son of a bitch, and get as far away from as you can from your mother and the girls, because she is not doing one shred of good for your life. Because let me tell you something. How old are you, sir? How old are you?
17.
You're 17 years old, and you're talking as if you're 12. I mean, there's something wrong with that picture, man. I mean, at 17, you're 1 year away from being a full-fledged man. You're 1 year away from being drafted into war. You're 1 year away from being put in prison if you do anything wrong, for Christ's sake. And you're still floating around like you're some mindless moron. I mean, come on, man. I mean, suck it up, for Christ's sake. The world sucks. Life sucks. Everybody sucks. But it doesn't give you an excuse to be some mindless man-child who's going to make every excuse in the book for why I'm not responsible, for why I'm such a man-child, why I don't know how to spoke it. Come on, 647. Now, promise me that you're going to take what I told you here and you're going to start nutting up and you're going to start learning something.
I'm actually going to utilize everything you just said. It actually opened a lot of doors for me. Thank you a lot, Ghost.
Well, look, I'm just telling you how it is, sir. Look, man, you're 1 year away. 1 year away from being an adult. And you can't even talk to me in a prank call. You can't even pre-think a prank call. You can't even write one down. You can't even rip one off without stumbling and mumbling. How do you think you're going to get through life, 647?
The only way, man. You got to capitalize.
How are you going to capitalize if you can't talk to people?
I'm probably going to use it in different ways, like studying, using math, anything other than speaking.
Well, at least you've got some idea, but man, look, I know that all these bronies and all this little stupid fandom and, hey, look, I'm going to go prank call. I know all this is fun and games right now, man, but look, you're stumbling, mumbling. You're already behind the game. It's time for you to go out and take shit serious. Anyway, I'm sorry to scream at you. I'm sorry to, get personal with you. But, man, look, when I hear that somebody went out to war and died and their son is acting a fucking fool, I just can't sit there and be quiet, man. All right, I mean, you kidding me? I mean, these guys are going out there sacrificing their lives out here, and I know for a fact that your dad would want you to be all you can be as a man. As a man. You understand? And a man speaks for itself. Even if you don't know how to spoken very well, even if you don't know how to use the big words, a man speaks his mind. A man communicates. A man is not afraid. Do you understand, 647?
Yeah.
All right, man. My apologies for screaming at you, and thank you very much for listening. All right, man?
No, thank you, man.
All right. No problem, man. Anyway, I'm sorry, folks. I'm sorry we went off keister there, man. I didn't mean to get on, that particular caller for such a long period of time. But, I'm sick. I'm really sick of all this stupid ridiculousness that's happening on a consistent basis on this show. I mean, look, if you're going to prank call this show, at least do something that's going to be, of a humorous nature. Even if you have to rip it off, you idiots. But, man, if you're going to be a stumbling, mumbling jerk, then what good are you, man? What good are you? Jesus Christ, man. I hope that young man really listens to what I said, man. Don't ruin your father's memory, all right? Your father died for our country, and I appreciate his service. And as a matter of fact, I hope that young man that listened, I hope that he gets some initiative, that he gets some drive and realizes, hey, you know what? My dad didn't die for nothing. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to show what my dad died for. Not to be one of the girls and a brony and a troll and, the lols. You got to be a man, son. I know there's not that many of them out here, but you have to be a man. Anyway, I'm sorry we went off keister, folks. We were talking a little bit about how, France's new socialist president, Francois Hollande, his plane was struck by lightning, and I was trying to question whether or not it was a sign. But unfortunately, we got deterred by a call. I'm sorry once again. I don't want to have that young man, think that I just got on him just because, I want to abuse his emotional state. What I'm trying to do is motivate these kids, all right? 17 years old, man, 1 year away from going to jail, all right? Going to jail with the criminals, baby. I mean, you need to look at some of these criminals that are in these jails. I mean, they're going to take your little stupid fruity brony ass and ream it out to the point where you can literally shove large pieces of furniture up your anal passage. And I'm sure for some of you bronies, you'd love that crap. But if for those of you bronies that would love that crap, why don't you go to jail? Why don't you do something to put yourself there and get yourself out of society? Stupid fruity bastards. Anyway, we are now in the third and final hour of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And, of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. Before we get started on anything else, I'd like for everybody to please retweet the broadcast. Go to the social networks. Go to the forums. Go to the blogs. And spread it around like wildfire. And let everybody know that True Capitalist Radio is in effect and in the house. And, of course, for all you fat jelly-ass bones, you got all kinds of little buttons underneath there. You understand what I'm saying? All kinds of little buttons. We got Google Plus buttons, Facebook like buttons, retweet this button, share this buttons. Use and abuse those freaking buttons. All right, baby? It's just a freaking click, for Christ's sake. Anyway, we've got, I hate to even ask the engineer here. Engineer, do we have any Twitter shout-outs to be had out here? Well, according to the engineer, we do have some Twitter shout-outs to be had, folks. And, of course, if you want a Twitter shout-out right here, right now, live on the True Capitalist Radio broadcast, all you've got to do is tweet at me right now, Ghost Politics, all one word, no underscores, Ghost Politics, and all you have to do is tweet at me with the hashtag Capitalist Army. The tweet must have the hashtag Capitalist Army if you want a Twitter shout-out right here, right now. Anyway, who else do we got going on over here? We've got Friend of Ghost in the house. What's going on? We got Thinks Amoral. The Gimps are back in the house. Sneaker Nets. Who else? We got Jackie Droog in the place. There's Kadu. Yeah, Kadu. Yeah, real funny. We got Cosmo CB. We got Ghost Sold Out. What? What are you talking about? I sold out, for Christ's sake, man. What are you talking about? I'm underground, for Christ's sake. I'm internet underground, baby. The internet underground is the circuit I live in, boy. And don't you ever forget it. Anyway, we got DJ Mob in the place. We got D McGee 627. We've got Loler Guy in the house. We've got New Gristle 87. We've got the Gay Bagel. Jesus Christ, with these freaking names, for Christ's sake. Is that with cream cheese? We got Grenade Plasma in the house. Who else do we got going on here? We've got one GTA in the house again. Jesus Christ. Who else we got? We've got Pudding Head Pony. What's going on? We got Hannibal Shrimpler. You son of a bitch. God damn it. Enough of that crap, all right? I've seen all the YouTube videos about you idiots trolling me about the shrimp bit. Assholes, I'm really serious about that, for Christ's sake, man. We've got Tiger, Ancient, Cannibal Shrimp eating our shrimp in the Gulf, for Christ's sake, and you idiots think it's a big joke. I mean, don't you understand? understand? I like my Gulf shrimp, all right? I like my Key West pink shrimp, all right? I want my shrimp back, and you idiots think it's a big joke. I mean, good God. Son of a bitches. I've seen all those YouTube videos about this little shrimp bit. Enough. Enough of the shrimp bit. Enough, all right? Give me the freaking mic. The freaking shrimp. I'm telling you, assholes, I want my shrimp back. It's not a joke. There's nothing funny about that, for Christ's sake. We got Asian tiger shrimp that are in the Gulf. Where they came from, I have no freaking idea. But I want my shrimp back. And let me tell you something right now. If there's any scientist or if there's anybody that knows how to kill these tiger shrimp, these Asian tiger shrimp, we need your help. All right? We need your help. All right? We need you to kill these Asian tiger shrimp in the Gulf. Freaking assholes. Anyway, let me move on, for Christ's sake. Enough of the shrimp bit, all right? Anyway, who else do we got going on over here? We've got Diarrhea Blue Label. Oh, Jesus Christ. We've got Stalin Farncrombie. Okay. Who else do we got going on over here? We got Sir Cuddlebutt. Oh, my God. Coat Hanger Fetus. I mean, come on with these sick names, man. We got somebody named Marauder. What's going on to Marauder? Nevada is a lie? Oh, great. Now, yeah, here we go with this bit. Here we got Dusky, Texas. Yeah, real funny, jerk. All right. We got Yoko Littner, TCA. What the hell is that supposed to mean? What the hell is that supposed to mean? Anyway, we got Mark Burke, 2012. Koopa, 1997. Perv the Nerve in the house. We got, I'm not saying that sick-ass name, you sick, twisted freaks. We got the Seat Sniffer. The Seat Sniffer, really? We got No Shrimp for Texas. Jesus Christ. That's it. Screw this. You idiots are going to keep up this shrimp bit. Forget about it. All right? Forget about it. You're going to keep up this shrimp crap. Forget about it. Jesus Christ. You're going to keep up this shrimp bit. Forget about it. Screw all you people. And, hey, all you people that are making Karass burgers and Karass cunts and all this crap, you leave Karaskin alone. You all leave Karaskin alone, goddammit. Son of a bitch. Anyway, let me move on to the next subject matter, all right? I mean, because, Jesus Christ, you people aren't caring. As a matter of fact, where's my beer? Where's my beer? Let me go ahead and chug this beer, for Christ's sake, because, you know, this is the only thing that's going to bring me any kind of solace out here with all you freaking idiots agitating my broadcast, acting like the proverbial cyber vermin that you people are. Jesus Christ, let me take a chug of this. That's what I'm talking about. Anyway, let's talk a little bit about violence in Syria, because it continues, even though the United Nations monitors are there, right? They're supposed to be there for what? I have no idea. But another 48 dead today in Syria in recent clashes between Bashar al-Assad's army and the rebels that are actually engaging Bashar al-Assad's army. 28 dead of the rebels. The rest, of course, are civilians and maybe the occasional Bashar al-Assad army person. But we've been trying to highlight the violence in Syria ever since March of 2011. Do you remember that? I mean, if you don't believe me, Go back in that damn archive, all right? blogtalkradio.com/ghost, all right? Repeat that again for all you slow-minded, relaxed-brained, fat jelly-ass ham bones, all right? blogtalkradio.com/ghost, all right? I mean, don't you understand? We've been trying to emphasize the importance of the crimes against humanity in Syria since last March, and it took until August of 2011 for the United States and the United Nations to finally acknowledge that there was something wrong in Syria. 8,000 people had to die before the damn United Nations even batted an eye at this particular situation. And it's sick. So once again, another 48 dead in recent clashes in Syria, and all I've got to say is death! Death to Bashar al-Assad! Death to Bashar al-Assad! You piece of crap. And you can tell him I said that. Anyway, we're running out of time here. Let's talk a little bit about the Ukraine. We all heard about the jailing of Yulia Tymoshenko, and how it's an unlawful jailing. It's nothing more than the communists that rose to power out of Donbas, Ukraine, that have taken control of the government, and they're now jailing all political opposition to the industrial Russian communists that are now in power in the Ukraine. And as a result, the EU leaders have threatened to boycott the 2012 European Football Championship, which is going to be held in the Ukraine if they do not release Yulia Tymoshenko. And we've seen photos of Tymoshenko, who has been assaulted by prison guards. She's being tortured at this point in time. She recently ended her hunger strike. God damn it, I'm stumbling over my own tongue like these idiots. Jesus Christ. Anyway, she recently ended her hunger strike and has been transferred from the prison to a hospital to get medical treatment for the injuries that she has sustained, courtesy of these disgusting, despicable commies in the Ukraine. So anyway, once again, Ukraine is trying to supposedly cater to some of the demands that are being put forth by the EU and others that are calling for the freeing of Yulia Tymoshenko, but they're going to delay the appeal for the jailing of Tymoshenko, which means that even though they're giving her medical treatment and it's under the supervision of somebody from the EU and that sort of thing, they're not going to let her out of jail, which means that the Donbas communists in the Ukraine are actually setting precedent within the country. I mean, are we back? Are we back to Ukraine communism? Because it sure as hell looks like it. Once again, free Yulia Tymoshenko, and let's bring back a little bit of democratic politics back to the Ukraine. And let's not let these commies in the Ukraine fool the world into believing that what they're doing is justified. It's nothing more than trying to eliminate the political opposition, and they're a bunch of commie bastards for doing it. So free Yulia Tymoshenko. And last but not least here in the international news, did you hear what happened in Colombia? I mean, wasn't Obama recently in Colombia? And, didn't this whole Secret Service, potential jeopardization of national security happen? Where these Secret Service idiots were paying these Colombians, hookers and whores, for sexual relations, and then tried to stiff them for some of the sexual favor payments, and as a result caused this big ruckus. And according to these hookers, these Secret Service agents were bragging about being Obama security detail. They had open documents, they had open briefcases in broad daylight, these goddamn whores were saying. And of course, the Secret Service and Barack Obama claim that there was no kind of national security breaches whatsoever, that, no, don't worry about it. Colombia is now entering into a trade agreement with the United States. Don't worry about it. There was no kind of terrorism threat, No kind of national security threat in Colombia. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? Did you hear about the latest bomb that was trying to target the ex-minister, the ex-prime minister? Huh? 2 killed, 24 injured in this freaking bomb attack. Huh? No, but hey, the president was safe, right? The Secret Service didn't jeopardize any freaking national security. Are you kidding me? I mean, we're seeing bombs now in Colombia that are killing ex-politicians. I mean, I like how this goes over the head of the media. I mean, I like how this all goes over the head of the media. Colombian bomb injures ex-prime minister, for Christ's sake. 2 killed, 24 injured in a bomb in Colombia. And yet, what was it, 2 or 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, when the Secret Service was out there? The Secret Service was out there getting their freak on with Colombian hookers, you know, with freaking important, you know, classified documents out in the open for these hookers to see, bragging about being a part of Obama's detail. Oh, my God, this is sick. I mean, this just goes to show you that Obama needs to take his head out of his ass as it pertains to the Secret Service situation and realize how much jeopardy he was put into as it relates to these goddamn Secret Services playing grab ass with pre-teenage Colombian hookers, for Christ's sake. A bomb injures the ex-freaking politician, ex-prime minister of freaking goddamn Colombia, man. Kills 2, injures 24. That's serious business, man. That's serious goddamn business. Jesus Christ. Anyway, let me move on, for Christ's sake. I know that I was supposed to have a Mother's Day edition on Sunday. I didn't. And I was supposed to have a post-Mother's Day edition of the True Capitalist radio broadcast on Monday. I didn't. And the reason is, folks, is because this pussy whip society that we are living in today has such a hard-on for mothers, it makes me disgustingly sick. All right? Did you see this one Skankosaurus that was on Time Magazine that had her little, you know, milkshake out, you know, her little breastises out, like maybe a little bit more than an A-cup out, while her 5-year-old or 4-year-old or however old this kid is, it now has teeth so it can eat its own food, but this woman insists upon, you know, breastfeeding her 4 or 5-year-old, for Christ's sake, and they put this on the cover of Time Magazine with the quote, "Are you mom enough? Are you mom enough? Are you kidding me? Are you utterly kidding me, for Christ's sake? I mean, this is what mothers have turned out to be, for Christ's sake. Nothing more than attention whores. That's what the modern-day single mother is turned out to be. Because, look, let's be honest. The majority of American families are no longer two-parent family systems. They are single parents. And what are they utilizing their kid for? They're utilizing their kids as, like, fashion accessories. You know what I mean? Like they buy a new handbag. You know, or like they carry around a freaking, you know, a tote bag, a purse, or a merce for you men that carry stupid bags. You know, those merces. That's what children are, man. They're nothing more than fashion accessories, for Christ's sake. These women don't give 2 rat's asses about their children. If they cared about their children, they would teach them how to be productive members of society. They'd teach them how to speak. You want to know why most of these people that are calling up to my broadcast don't know how to spoken? You want to know why they're sputtering out sentence fragments? Because the mom doesn't talk to them. The only time the mom talks is when she takes the son around the girls. Oh, come on, son, let's go around the girls. And here, the son has to observe this mindless, emotional, impulsive banter being talked by his mother and the girls. And that's how these kids end up learning their communication skills, for Christ's sake. I'm not joking, man. So look, I mean, for all you women that were expecting or expected some kind of, I don't know, grandiose type of attention because this past Sunday was Mother's Day, hey, shove it up your ass, broad, all right? Just because you shitted out a kid doesn't mean that you should be put on some kind of a pedestal, all right? I mean, as we've seen in today's America, it's not very hard to get knocked up and to shit out a kid 9 months later. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's not that hard, all right? All a woman has to do, especially even if you're an ugly, disgusting specimen to the female species, all right? I mean, all a woman has to do is to go to some social arena, a bar, a freaking club, I mean, anywhere, a mall, a Walmart, anywhere, and just stand up on a chair and say, hey, I want somebody to bang me. And you will have a line of people, probably ethnic minorities, lining up ready to get a piece of that, no matter how ugly, fat, disgusting, slovenly, unsanitary, unhygienic she is. So you mean to tell me that it's hard to be a mother, huh? It's hard to get, a sperm shake shoved up your uterine wall, and then 9 months later a baby comes out? Shove it up your ass, you stupid broads, all right? Give me a freaking break. We're supposed to praise these bimbos because they happen to shit out a couple of kids this past Sunday, right? We had to praise each and every one of these bimbos because they happen to shit out a couple of kids. Well, you know what? Shove it up your ass. What, you want praise because you're taking care of your children? You want praise because you're a mother, for Christ's sake? Hey, bitch! That's what you're supposed to do when you shit out another life out of your goddamn uterus pipe. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to be a good mother. You're supposed to sustain your children's well-being. You're supposed to teach your child how to be a productive member of society. You're supposed to talk to your child so he or she'll know how to communicate, you stupid skankosaurus whorebag. Not you to use these goddamn children as fashion accessories. Not for you to use these children as something of leisure, for Christ's sake, you stupid fat skankosauruses. And the reason that I'm talking to these single women is because they know what this society is all about. All right? All they've got to do is get impregnated, and 90% of the time, the women will retain custody of the child, and as a result, play the child support lottery system, baby. Oh, yeah, are you kidding me? Oh, yeah, so you know what? Shove it up your ass. All you single mothers, you get no sympathy from me. I spit on you people. Puh! I spit on you people. All right, and I'm not talking about you single mothers that realized, hey, I got with the wrong man. The guy was a jerk. I had a kid. I'm not making excuses. I'm not collecting entitlements. I'm going to work. I'm taking care of my responsibilities, and I'm a capitalist. I'm not talking to you single mothers, all right? All right, I'm talking about these other skankosauruses out here that are utilizing their children as not only fashion accessories but means of income. I'm talking about those skankosaurus slutbags. Anyway, let me move on to another subject. We're getting behind here. I want to talk a little bit about gaming a little bit. Oh, that's right. I want to talk a little bit about games. I know a lot of people's assholes puckered up right now, and I want to take your calls about gaming right now here for the next 5 to 10 minutes because the latest report to come out of the gaming world is that these gaming systems are ready to come out with new high-end gaming systems at this point in time. But what are they going to bring to the table that we haven't seen? I mean, some of these projected prices for some of these new systems are in the $500 range. So what exactly are we going to see? What exactly are we going to see, for Christ's sake? And not to mention, why should we even wait for these consoles when we can just go ahead and game on a badass computer that's souped up, double-clocked with all kinds of RAM and graphics cards and all this other crap? That's what I would like to talk about, all right? 646-652-4869. Are you a console gamer? Are you a PC gamer? The debate continues. Let's take some calls right now. 646-652-4869. It's a debate between console or PC. 724, you a console or PC gamer?
Did you see the latest Nintendo newsletter?
Whoa, nice graphics. I'd like to get my hands on that game.
You mean you haven't played it yet? We can play it on my Nintendo Entertainment System.
It's the Legend of Zelda, and it's really rad. Those creatures from Ganon are pretty bad. Octoroks, Tektites, Levers too. But with your help, our hero pulls through. Yeah, go Link, yeah, it's Zelda. Awesome!
Yeah, Jesus Christ, shut up for Christ's sake with these freaking ads, alright? We're talking about gaming, alright? We're talking about you gamers, alright? It's PC or console. What do you think? A 754, PC or console? Sega! Hey, look, asshole, all right? Stop playing clips, but I agree with you. I like Sega. Are you kidding? I love Sega. Sega! I mean, let me tell you, I loved Nintendo when it came out in the 80s. I bought every peripheral, every game for the original Nintendo, and then when they pulled out Super Nintendo out of their ass, I was like, are you kidding me? I mean, are you kidding? I mean, we're supposed to appreciate that. After that, I just became a Sega gamer, and then after the Sega Dreamcast came out and it just went kaput, I stopped gaming altogether because I was betrayed. 734, PC or console? You're off the air. How about 262, PC or console?
PC all the way.
Oh, yeah? Why is that?
Just because there's so many more availabilities with PC, you get almost all of the games that the consoles do, plus more exclusives, such as Diablo 3, World of Warcraft, Gary's Mod, stuff like that.
Yeah, what about the debate on console gamers that they don't have to buy any additional hardware? The whole hardware is dedicated to the gaming process, as opposed to the PC, where some of the system resources are allocated to other processes.
Well, to that, sure, it takes a little bit more money to play with the PC, but if you can afford it, there's nothing better than it.
I hear you, man. Let me tell you, that's what all PC gamers say. You know, it's the infamous debate. We're having it right now. PC versus console gamers. Which one are you? 808, PC or console?
Oh, I don't really have an opinion. I like both.
You like both?
Yeah.
So you have PC games and console games?
Yeah.
What's the difference between the both, do you think?
No idea.
Yeah, just shut up, you stupid moron. You're probably a console gamer just by sounding so stupid, ignorant, dumbass 8-year-old brat. 603, PC or console? Helen Keller deaf mute. All right, how about 541, PC or console? Shove that EU shit up your ass, for Christ's sake! Jesus Christ, we're having a gamer discussion here, all right? I mean, this is serious business. All right, 661, PC or console?
Personally, I choose console.
Oh, yeah? Why is that?
Well, because even though I have PC games and console games, I find console games a little more enjoyable, especially the old classic NES games like Super Mario Brothers 1, 2, and 3. I love those games. And Sega, yeah, I like the first Sonic games. I like the second Sonic game. And for the Dreamcast, I love Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. So really, and also for PC, it can really lag a lot, like with Call of Duty or something, or World of Warcraft. So really, I'm a console gamer, and I would say console all the way.
Well, console at 661, pretty very thought out description on why his opinion is valid. I mean, what's going on? I mean, I think that seems like a pretty decent debate for consoles, even though I'm not a console gamer or not a gamer anymore, period. But in my personal opinion, given the fact that consoles will be solely dedicated to the gaming experience, wouldn't it be suitable for gamers, just like this gentleman said, that to prevent lag and to prevent these types of things that could skew the whole game playing process, don't you think that consoles could potentially beat out PC? I like PC. Don't get me wrong. You could soup up your PC. You can take out peripherals. You can add video cards. I mean, you can do things of that nature, but at the same time, those PC processors are being utilized by everything else on your PC. So anyway, the debate continues. 239, PC or console?
Personally, I'm both actually. I grew up with consoles, but then, growing up when computers came out and they started being popular,
maybe you need to, sell one and get a better phone, sir. How about 724, PC or console? You're Helen Keller, deaf mute. 207, PC or console? Hey, 207.
Oh, is that me?
Yeah, is PC or console? What do you game on, man?
Oh, my bad. I'm sitting here listening. Hey, Ghost. I'm going to go ahead and say PC gaming because, graphics and, but also you got to take into consideration that there are a lot less hackers on console gaming. Well, just from my experiences anyway, because I have played some games on the PC, and I also have my games on my console, and I prefer console because there's a lot less hackers. So, yeah.
Well, that's actually a good point, man. A lot less hackers that are going to be cheating, for Christ's sake. I mean, is that factual? Console gaming, eliminates the hacker factor and actually emphasizes gameplay? Good point. 443, console or PC?
Hey, guys. I particularly like both consoles.
Both consoles?
Well, like Xbox and PC, both.
All right, and why is it that you like both of them? What's the nuances between them both that keeps you loyal to both?
Well, see, I just think most of the different games are, like, on PC you can get Minecraft, but on Xbox you can get different games than PC.
Well, that's a good point. How about 973? What's up, PC or console?
Hey, Ghost. I'm really into, I'm digging the consoles because, I just bought a game recently that I have on both platforms, both on PC and on Xbox. And then that game is Brony Capitalist Massacre 5, along with Ghost's Dad Was Lazy.
Yeah, real funny, you stupid fruit bowl. I hope you get cancer of the freaking anus. All right, last call, 713. What do you think, PC or console? All right, playing with your pecker shaft. 208, PC or console? Hey, 208. You stupid fruity ass. 571, PC or console?
Hello, I'm Jones, and the inventor of D-pants. D-pants are protective pants you wear under your trousers to capture and contain your uncontrollable diarrhea. Just squirt away right into the plastic. The diarrhea almost never runs away through the tight elastic around the ankles.
Get this crap off, for Christ's sake. All right, that's enough of the gamer talk, all right? Last but not least, I'd like to talk a little bit about the bronies out here. I mean, let me tell you something, man. I've had about enough of you bronies. You understand that? Especially you sick-ass perverts that I know for a fact are in your 20s or 30s and are trying to act like teenagers, all right? I'm putting every one of you assholes that are pretending to be teenagers, I'm putting you all on notice, all right? PNX 2.0 is going to be implemented, and we are going to expose all these assholes who are coming at the capitalist army and at the same time are old pieces of pedophile crap utilizing this whole brony community to exercise their damn stupid freaking impulses in pedophilia. Now, once again, this is not going out to the whole brony community because I do recognize there are some brony fans, and there are bronies that are genuinely kids. These are bronies that are high schoolers or middle schoolers, and, hey, rightfully so. You're little kids, you're innocent, whatever, all right? You want to be involved with all that My Little Pony crap? I mean, if your parents are okay with it and they're supporting it, well, whatever, all right? What I'm starting to have a problem with are these disgusting, despicable assholes that are out here and are 20 or 30 years old, and these are people that are actually pretending to be 16, 15, everything. They're putting it on their Twitter profiles. They're putting it on their freaking Facebook accounts. When we know for a fact, all right, through Penix 2.0, we know for a fact that there are a lot of bronies out here that aren't teenagers, that are sick-ass perverts trying to purposely act high-pitched, that are purposely trying to act like a bunch of stupid little kids when in actuality they're 20s and 30s. Now, the reason that I'm concerned about this is because, to be honest with you, I know I have a lot of young kid brony fans, all right? I got a lot of young kid brony fans. I mean, the majority of the bronies are a bunch of young kids. And I care about these young kids, you know that? Yeah, so what? They're a little fruity, you know, they're a little over feminine, you know, but hey, they're kids. You know, they're kids. You know, and they should not be intermingling with these people that are in their 20s and 30s that have ulterior motives other than the winter wrap-up. Do you understand? And all I'm saying is that there's something wrong. Now, I'm not saying if you're a brony and you're admitting, hey, I'm 20-something, I'm 30-something, and you're admitting it, you're putting it out there, and you're not clopping and you're not sexualizing this whole crap, well, that's another story. But I'm telling you right now, all of you assholes that are pretending to be teenagers and that are actually grown men that are bronies, let me tell you something right now. Penix 2.0 is all I got to say, baby. All right? That's all I got to say. And all of you dumbass pedophile clopper assholes have been warned. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, now that we got that out of the way, let's go ahead and go to everybody's favorite part of the broadcast, and I'm talking about radiography. Woo! That's right. This is a Taco Tuesday Radio Graffiti up in the place. And all you've got to do to become a spectator, to become a part of the spectacle, is give me a call at 646-652-4869 is the number to call. And when I call on your Skype name or on your area code, you will have exactly 3 to 4 seconds to say whatever it is that's on your mind. All right, whatever it is. And, of course, when I call on your Skype name or on your area code, and you just sit there like a Helen Keller deaf mute, for Christ's sake, I will be tempted to give out your goddamn name and number, all right? That's all there is to it, all right? So one more time, I want to give a shout-out to the Capitalist Army, the Capitalist Army Intelligence Division, and all the true capitalists, the tens of thousands of capitalists who listen to me throughout the world. Cheers, everybody. Cheers. As a matter of fact, I'm already done with this beer. I need to get another one here before we start Radio Graffiti. Yeah, I need another beer before we start Radio Graffiti, for Christ's sake. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Woo! Oh, man, Taco Tuesday. Woo! All right, here we go. We're in the house now. We got another beer here. Let's go ahead and start Radio Graffiti, and let's take it from the top right now. Let's see, who do we got here? We got Texas Troll, Radio Graffiti.
Ghost is a Jewish ham-bone butt plug up the asshole-loving racist. His wife is a dirty dish rag whore, and his son likes My Little Pony. Pony. Sheriff Max a retard, so vote for Lamar Smith. And while you're at it, vote
just shove it up your ass, you stupid scumbag. All right, you can talk about me all you want to, but don't sit over there and promote Lamar Smith, you ungrateful, sofa-supporting, internet regulation-supporting piece of crap. I hope somebody doxes your ass for promoting internet regulation, you piece of crap. Texas Troll, you stupid moron. 518 Radio Graffiti. Guitarifying that Alexis song. Yeah, real funny, real swift, real cool. 234 Radio Graffiti. Yeah, you're taking too long. 404 Radio Graffiti.
This man unveils his first car.
You know, there's nothing funny about the Alex Trebek crap. Really, it's stupid. 516 Radio Graffiti.
Hello, Ghost. I just wanted to inform you that Mexican showers when somebody takes an explosive diarrhea shit all over another girl's mouth. This act was very prominent in the German pornography called Church of Sludge, which pretty much made...
Gee, I mean, who cares? Why do we need to know that, you sick prick? You're probably a part of that, early 90s goatsy movement, aren't you fruity-ass fruit? 559 Radio Graffiti.
Why does the engineer always sound drunk?
Hey, the engineer's not drunk. The engineer doesn't drink, for Christ's sake. He's doing his job. As a matter of fact, I'm proud of you today, engineer. You're doing your job. I mean, the last Friday, for Christ's sake, you were acting like an asshole. I really appreciate you today there, engineer. Good job. Good job, engineer. I'm proud of you. 405 Radio Graffiti. Get a better phone, asshole. 936 Radio Graffiti.
Yo, Ghost, can I give a shout-out?
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'd like to give a shout-out to my number one dog in the Capital Wasteland, 3 Dog from Galaxy News Radio. Bow, wow, wow.
Shut up. All right, you stupid moron. 313 Radio Graffiti.
Yes, I'd just like to tell you that the Church of My Little Pony has gone international. We have priests in the UK, Russia, Australia, and all across the U.S.
Shut up, you stupid brony. And you better not hope that you're not on our radar as being an over 20-something little fruit bowl brony trying to, exercise your pedophilic ways, you fruit. 971 Radio Graffiti.
Here they come, slipping and sliding down the shore ice. Lots and lots of penguins. The true selection of penguin pixels we never offered. And now through this special gift offer, you'll get 2 penguin pixels for the price of 1. First, you'll get big penguins, little penguins, sure, tall, baby, not common penguins, even penguins flying through the air.
Shut up with these ads already, man. Stop getting free airtime on my show. 617 Radio Graffiti. That's stupid, you idiot. How about 847 Radio Graffiti?
Ghost, I think I hear an ethnic twang in your voice. It's time to play Guess the Minority.
Are you kidding me, you stupid idiot? You're taking my gag, for Christ's sake? That wasn't even funny. 574 Radio Graffiti.
Go to the elbows, and we can go to the elbows. Yes, we can. I'm a damn racist. I'm not you. Go back in the kitchen, all right?
Remixing me with goddamn Bob the Builder. Shut up your ass. God damn it. 614 Radio Goddamn Graffiti.
Ghost, I contacted the Lion's Den corporate office. Thanks to me, they want to advertise on your show. Isn't that great? Oh, my.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Not tub guy, for Christ's sake. I mean, can't you drown in your tub already, tub guy? I mean, can't you take a goddamn bath with a freaking hair blow dryer? Goddamn tub guy. Jesus Christ, man. Give me the mic. Give me the mic. Son of a bitch. I'm taking Skype callers now, for Christ's sake. Dunlop 145 Radio Graffiti.
I may be 14 years old, but ain't no one finna run my life, especially not that whore Nicole. I've been having sex since I was 11 years old, with over 30 different guys. 5 different guys right now, just so I can get pregnant.
God.
My pimp will take me out on the street and sell my body for $50. I even had sex for a double cheeseburger with bacon. It's all about fast money, baby. The first time a girl tried to...
Are you kidding me? I mean, get them off, for Christ's sake. I mean, not these Maury Povich 14-year-olds that are having sex for cheeseburgers. I mean, this is America. This is America. This is America. This is America. Goddamn 14-year-olds having sex for cheeseburgers. I mean, good God. Jesus Christ. I mean, did you hear that? I mean, that's an actual clip. That is an actual goddamn clip from a Maury Povich show of some 14-year-old little stegosaurus who's having freaking sex for cheeseburgers. I mean, good God. Oh, God, this is Junkyard America. Jesus Christ. This is the new shitbag America. And, of course, all of you people that are listening, you're just sitting there and being quiet. You're just sitting there and being silent. Silence is consent, you stupid, ungrateful pricks. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, yeah. Oh, give me the mic. Oh, look, the microphone's going out. Oh. You sorry sacks of crap. Oh, my God. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, you make me want to puke. Oh, my God, you idiots make me want to throw up. Ugh. I'm going to take a break, for Christ's sake, all right? I got to switch microphones. I got to take a break. But, by God, when I come back, you sorry sacks of crap better have some goddamn substance. You better have something for Radio Graffiti, because this Radio Graffiti sucked. All right? All you people are sucking for Radio Graffiti. You're sucking. You're sucking, for Christ's sake. And if you're going to keep sucking, the least you can do is swallow, you sick sons of bitches. Jesus Christ. Anyway, I gotta, take a break here really fast, folks, because I gotta switch the freaking microphones here. So, since everybody here is a freaking brony fruit or something of that nature, let's go ahead and let everybody's anal passages pucker up because they're all a bunch of fruit feminized bronies that are listening out here. Let's go ahead and throw something on, engineer, that they'll like, that'll have their assholes puckering. You got something? Well, throw it on, engineer, because these stupid bronies need to sit over there and have something to clop to, these sick sons of bitches. Uh-oh. It's Lion Kitty. It's too careful, it's Lion Kitty. It's Lion Kitty, for Christ's sake. I mean, good God. about putting on a little Taco Tuesday? How about a little bit of a Taco Tuesday music, engineer? How about that? How about a little bit of a Taco Tuesday music for right now? You know what I mean? All right, let's put a little bit of Taco Tuesday music. How about that one by Navy San Husky? How about the one by Navy San Husky? The Taco Tuesday. You got that? Well, put it on, baby, for Taco Tuesday. Put it on. I'm not a freaking ham-bone. All right, let's just put it that way, Navy San Husky. It's Taco Tuesday, baby. Who's hype? Who's hype? I actually have Paco on the line, man. I wanted you and him to get down, man. You know what I'm saying? I wanted you and him to talk about Lorraine. Come on, Taco Tuesday. Get down with me, baby. Get up off your desk and do it. Taco Tuesday. Taco Tuesday. Taco Tuesday. It's Taco Tuesday, baby! Hey, let's do a Mexican yelp. I'm doing for Lori Show. Listen, I'm doing for Lori Show. I am now the king of Mexico. I am now the king of racist. I am now the king of Mexico. I am now the king of racist. I am now the king of Mexico. I am now the king of racist. I am now the king of Mexico. All right, shut it off, bitches. Shut it off. I'm not a goddamn racist, all right, first of all right? I'm a melting pot of friendship. I happen to have a whole bunch of friends that happen to be black. I happen to have a whole bunch of friends that happen to be Hispanics. I happen to have a whole bunch of friends that happen to be WAP, sauerkraut, Oriental. So for you people to sit over here and claim that I'm some sort of a Grand Dragon racist is a false indictment, and all you assholes know it. All right? Now let's go ahead and get back to the freaking radio graffiti right here, right now, live on the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. 936 Radio Graffiti.
Yo, what's up?
What's up? Yeah, it's great. How about 234 Radio Graffiti? Sega! All right, we get it. Yeah, I'm very proud of you. 559 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, I heard that you're going to be hosting the 2012 BronyCon.
That's shit. You heard wrong, asshole, all right? You heard wrong. I'll never go to a BronyCon, and the only time I'll go to a BronyCon is if me and the capitalist army are going to raid that son of a bitch. We're going to crash that son of a bitch. That's the only time I'll ever go to a freaking BronyCon, you stupid butt-loving fruit bowl bronies. How about Raz Girl, Radio Graffiti? Shove that OU crap up your ass! Longhorns, baby! UT Longhorns in your face! Son of a bitch. 973 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, how are you?
Yeah, I'm better than you. 805 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, it's Edna. How are you today?
Ah, Jesus Christ. What do you want, you cancer bag?
Summer's coming up, and I want to get a nice tan, but I got sunburned and the skin is just peeling off in layers. But I know how to solve this. I'm going to use it as Parmesan on my spaghetti tonight. It's delicious.
Ah, you sick, twisted broad. Let's just keep going. This is a horrible Taco Tuesday. And in the Wizard, Radio Graffiti.
His company, Mojang, is responsible for the sandbox game Minecraft. It is my pleasure to welcome Notch. Is there anything you secretly geek out about?
I try to claim I don't like the new My Little Pony show, but I secretly kind of do. I mean, because
you are a brony.
Not really, but it kind of. Yeah.
You stupid assholes, all right? Enough of that crap, all right, you bronies? I'm never, ever, ever gonna be a brony! Son of a bitch. All right, enough of it, enough. All right, 580 Radio Graffiti. I'm officially endorsing OU. I love OU. God damn it, you OU pieces of crap! OU! Screw you damn Oklahoma Sooners, for Christ's sake, all right? And screw your coach, Bob Stoops, all right? This is Longhorns, baby! This is Longhorns! Mac Brown, baby! Don't you ever forget it! Give me the mic. Don't you scumbags ever forget it, for Christ's sake, baby. Longhorns right in your filthy, fat, disgusting, oily faces. 204 Radio Graffiti.
It's free! On your ABC! Free! On your ABC! It's free! On your ABC! Free! On your...
Son of a bitch, just shove your EBT song up your ass. You disgusting, filthy waste of human life. How about Jimmy Kudos, Radio Graffiti?
That's right. Do we have another offer for you today? That's right. You can now own your very own Ghost action figure. Ghost action figure comes with a low tossable beer can, so your kids can now simulate their own cans that way.
Goddamn son of a bitch! Stupid fucking troll! I'm a brony, goddammit! I'm a raisin drunk alcoholic brony!
They grow up so fast, do they not? And if you call 646-652-4869 in the next 5 minutes, we'll throw in Ghost's favorite Asperger-ridden friend, Karaskin. The Karaskin action figure even comes with its own show-accurate sound. Uh-oh. Watch out, engineer. I think he's after your job.
Hey, that's enough. That's enough. Don't make fun of Karaskin. That's enough, you piece of crap. Shove it up your ass with that stupid, dumb, fake-ass ad, you stupid fruit bowl. You leave Karaskin alone. You piece of crap. We don't want actual Radio Graffiti.
These burgers sure are boring. If only there was a cooler place to eat. Maybe I can help.
Karaskin!
That's right. Karaskin here, founder of Karaskin's Burgers.
Far out.
Stop in for our world-famous Koraz Burger or our Lou Farango Burger. Say, guys, how is it?
Totally tubular.
Great! All right. Hey, you guys want me to stick around for a bit? No, that's okay. What a bunch of rascals. So, stop by Karaskin's Burgers, right by Celtic's Pizza Shop. See you there!
God damn all you troll damn cyber vermin! Leave Karaskin alone, you asshole! I told all you goddamn cyber vermin to leave Karaskin alone! I told all of you to leave Karaskin alone, and I mean it! I mean it! You better leave Karaskin alone, and I mean it! You better leave Karaskin alone! You goddamn piece of crap! Goddamn Ollie, give me the mic, give me the freaking... Give me the mic! I'm warning you. I'm warning all of you. Leave Karaskin alone. God damn it. One more. That's it. This is fresh. This should be rich. Kadu Radio Goddamn Graffiti. I mean, what's next? The Butt Street Boys? Yes. Not you. I am a goddamn brony. Not you. Fluttershy. This best pony. Not you! God damn it, that's it, that's it! That's it! had enough of this crap. I'm done with it, man. You people have ruined my Taco Tuesday. You people have ruined it. I can't believe you did that to Karaskin. You understand? I can't believe that you people, I mean, where is your soul? God damn it, I can't believe you. I can't believe you, for Christ's sake. I'm done. Get me out. You know what? Screw all you people. You people will be lucky if I come back again, for Christ's sake. After you disrespected Karaskin, after you disrespect me, after you besmirch my broadcast, by God, you'd be lucky if I ever come back here and do another goddamn broadcast. You son of a bitch. I'm done. Get me out of here, engineer. I'm not going to give these idiots the pleasure of listening to my broadcast, for Christ's sake. All right? I mean, every time that I broadcast on the internet, it's a privilege to these goddamn cyber vermin. It's a privilege. God damn it. Give me a knife. Give me a knife. I'm done with this crap. I'm not going to forgive you assholes for this crap. Do you understand that? I'm not going to forgive you for what the hell you've done. You stupid, soulless pieces of crap. And I know for a fact that all you people that are making fun of Karaskin are afflicted with the same goddamn ailments he is. The only difference is that you're too chicken crap to get on the internet and actually speak your mind like he does, you stupid, ungrateful, aspy idiots. You stupid sons of bitches. You idiots will be lucky. You'll be lucky if I come back after this crap. I can't believe that. I can't believe you did this to Karaskin. I can't believe this crap. And I know that all of you idiots that are making fun of Karaskin are a bunch of goddamn aspy, autistic pieces of man-children, brony-embracing pieces of crap. I know it. I know for a fact. I can hear it in your voice, for Christ's sake. You sound like a retarded Elmer Fudd, half of you people. And you have the audacity to sit over here and make fun of Karaskin? How dare you idiots? How dare all of you morons? God damn it, I'm out of here. I'm not gonna broadcast to you morons anymore, for Christ's sake. All right, hey, if you haven't had your fair fix of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast, well then go to the archive, asshole. All right, blogtalkradio.com/ghost. All right. Because I don't know when the hell I'm going to come back and do another broadcast after you idiots made a fool of not just me, but Karaskin on a Taco Tuesday. Sorry, sacks of crap. blogtalkradio.com/ghostpolitics, Milky Lickers. Bookmark it, add it to your favorites, and don't forget it. And follow me on Twitter. It's the best time and the best opportunity to find out when I'm going to conduct another broadcast, because by God, I don't know if I'm going to conduct another broadcast after this, goddammit. You son of a bitch. All right, and get this freaking mic out of my face. That's it. Stick a fork in me. I'm done. Get me out of here, engineer, for Christ's sake. Come on. I don't care! Get me out of here, for Christ's sake!
You've been listening to True Capitalist Radio. The thoughts, views, ideas, comments, and opinions of the host of this show are absolutely his. Catch more live episodes Monday through Friday from 3:30 to 6:30 Central. Or check out archive shows at blogtalkradio.com. True Capitalist Radio.
That's it.
That isn't just the sound of the all-new 2016 Mercedes-Benz GLC being put through its paces. It's the sound of innovation. The innovation behind one of the most advanced SUVs on the road today. With multiple driving modes, a suite of intelligent drive systems, and a technology-filled cabin that sets new standards in modern luxury. This is what innovation sounds like. Now, discover what it feels like in a 2016 Mercedes-Benz GLC.
Some equipment described as optional.